am I not on the screen? Oh well. Hi. Oh, there I am. Hi. It's Luna, aka your local kobold. And yeah, hello, Casey and Shiny Kitten. Hoi hoi. Uh, that's Discord. Excuse me. I didn't tell you to look at that. There we go. That's the right thing. Ah, I pulled up the wrong Discord. Luckily, it was on like just something very like safe and tame. Ah, okay. So yeah, we're going to be looking at a bunch of more games that were submitted for the GoGodot Game Jam. To start off with, we have Trash the Planet. Uh, Interesting title. Okay, so we got music. Pretty good music, actually. In the year 2052, a once blue-green planet, now a brown wasteland, was all but abandoned, and only trash remained. Oh, trash planet, trash the planet. Sorry, I somehow like added the word "the" into there. Yeah, hello Pingu stole my username. Well, its natural resources pillaged, all seemed quiet before the next few all seemed quiet for the next few years until one day an asteroid containing a mysterious powerful crystal hit the planet, splitting it into two in the atmosphere. One piece hit a small toy car robot. His eyes blinked for the first time in years. What happened to the second piece, and why are the robots suddenly coming back? Okay. Oh, just sipping on some coffee. Oh, this is cute. Can I move please? There we go. Okay, HTML5 was doing its thing. This is really cute. Oh, it's a physics-based like car game. I haven't played one of these in ages. Get stuck, press R. So I'm guessing, yeah, R just puts you back up, right? Okay. Oh, there's grabby arms. Hello. And hello, Philcina. Philsenia? Phil. Okay, so space key to jump. Okay, now I can jump. Okay, so we're getting like bits to like upgrade ourselves. Oh. You'll throw these ones, say. Okay. Oh heck, there's a thing. How do I deal with that? Oh! Pressed R, like trying to like figure out if there was like a shoot button or something. Do I jump on them? Is this Mario? Can I jump on them? Like, oh, getting the momentum for the jump is slightly tricky. Ah, it is Mario. Okay. Okay, I got something for killing them. Jumping mechanics are a little bit tricky. Like, I know it doesn't make much sense for like being in a car, but it might have been an idea to have... Why did I lose so much energy for picking that up? But it might have been an idea to have like some kind of like in-air momentum. So you'd be able to like really like gently like influence your movement left and right in the air. Oh jeez. I don't think I need to kill these guys, I'm gonna progress onwards. Nope. Okay, we've got a couple more things there, but I can't actually reach them. What do you guys say? Oh? Fox and energy, but how to get them? Hello, Sozanek. Hoi hoi! Okay, we've got some more stuff. I'm not sure what cogs are used for. Was there like controls I should have read somewhere? Okay. Oh. There's a thing. Oh jeez. Okay, so driving up there is difficult because the car really wants to be upright, but I can't get enough traction to actually get up. Oh, okay. How did I get so far up like the first time? Yeah, the car really wants to be upright and it's stopping it from being able to like lean into this ramp to be able to get up. Unless I have like a speed boost of something I can do. There's another way around the drawbridge, okay. And there's more of these dudes. Oops. Heck, I got noticed. Okay, so we got another one of these purples. Oh. Guess I do want to kill these guys then for like the purple stuff. Oh! Nice, I have 69 energy. I also like, oh no, I wasn't. I thought I was like permanently like in iframes there for a moment, but no, it was just like a weird like delayed one. And yeah, this game is really cute. Hello, Radiant Rachel. Or yeah, Rachel. Rachel? There. Okay, so we're powering a thing, and this elevator now functions. Wait, was I meant to go down here yet? Hope you're ready. I was not ready, but okay. I was just like, should I have jumped over this first, or...? Oh, does this then make it go back up? Okay, I understand now. I should have picked that up before doing that. Now I need to wait for it to come back down. This is okay. That sound effect has given me like big like ZX Spectrum vibes with just like the like rising symptoms. Okay, so we power this back up and quickly get on. Wonder what would happen if I got crushed between like the ceiling and this elevator. Okay, what's over here? We are going green eventually. Maybe. Someday. Subject to... Can't even read that. Subject to profits. Something... I guess that's terms apply? Oh, okay. We got another jump module thing. Get some target practice. With what? What's down here? Oh. There's some dudes. That's loud. It stopped, but that was loud. Ah, okay, there's a thing up there. What do you say? Hold shift and press up and down. Okay. Ah, okay. WS and aim. And then release to throw. Okay, so is there a cancel throw, or do I just... I guess I just do it anyway. Oh. Hello, Cage. Hi, hi. I'm stuck in a sea thing. Okay. Didn't seem to do much damage to them, if at all. Yeah, no. I did more damage running them over. Let's kill these guys again so we can just get some, like, stuff from them. Oh, jeez. Okay. We have full energy. Is there a way to rotate yourself, like, back and forth? Because, like, currently I'm stuck staring in one direction. Or do I just... Oh, you just throw backwards. Right. I was gonna say, like, how would I be able to, like, shoot these at the other enemies if I can't, like, throw backwards, but I can? Okay, can I get up here? Yes? Okay. So now we just throw at these guys? Ah, so that actually does damage, so I'm guessing the gun guys don't take damage because they have a shield? And they only take damage on the head. Okay, gotcha. Personal responsibility. Something something. The industry will regulate itself. Oily just wants to help you get to where you need to be. How else would you get there? I don't know, like electric cars or something? I don't know. Okay, so we can crouch now. I should probably listen to these robots. Crouch under things, press down. Okay. Nice. Ah, so I'm guessing the damage point's only on their back. Oh. Heck. Okay. Oh, here's this thing. Yeah, okay, we're back here. So, where do I go to now? I guess we go back here, because this is the only place we haven't been to. Like, underneath here. And then... Was there another place where we had to, like, squeeze underneath and we couldn't get to before? It wouldn't be down here. And yeah, Metroidvanias are really fun. Like, I tend to really struggle with Metroidvanias that don't, like, give you a clear direction of where to go because I get lost really easily. But, like, what's a good example? Monster Sanctuary was a Metroidvania that, like, I found it, like, had really good, clear and good direction, and I never at any point got, like, stuck with, like, where do I need to go? I don't understand. There was a door that was unlocked with the elevator. Okay, over here? Yes, okay. And yeah, Hollow Knight was a big culprit of getting lost. I found so was the original Metroid games. Despite the fact they had a mini-map, it was really not clear where you were supposed to go, because there was lots of backtracking through levels you'd already been to. And if you're having to go back to levels that you've already been to do things, then... Oh, that was weird. If it's also backtracking to levels you've already been to, there's no clear direction of, like, I haven't been here, so I need to go there. And yeah, like, it might have been an idea. I know it's, like, a bit tricky. I've never actually been able to successfully do this myself, so I want to talk. But maybe having a, like, the map basically to show you where that door was opening. Okay, so we've got one of these enemies. Kind of reminds me of, was it Bert, or whatever his name was, from Yoshi's Island? Like, big chubby dude who just jumps over you. Aggressively getting higher and knocking his door open. Oops, I'm missing. Heck, I missed a lot. There we go. Can I do this with right shift? I can, okay. Next time he opens up, I'm going to, like, absolutely, like, mash my shift button. Okay, you're gonna start, like, back in the jumping phase again, or do something new? Okay, back to this phase. This is really cool design for a boss. I like how basically he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna jump at you and do damage, and then doesn't realize that he's just completely making himself vulnerable. Ooh. Oops. Okay, yeah, so if I just, like... I can't move. There we go, I got stuck inside of his body. Also, like, the music in this game. Like, I don't know if you did the music yourself, but, like, the music is really good. It was a really nice pick for this game. The entire aesthetic of everything is just really adorable with this. And yeah, I also like the fact that his chest keeps opening up when he jumps. Like, his own, like, attack animations is making him vulnerable. That's a really interesting concept. Like, a lot of bosses do that, but I haven't seen one do it in this manner before. That's a really unique concept for a boss. Even though, like I said, it is using stuff that's already been used in other bosses in other games, it's taking a unique twist on, like, stuff that's already been used. Also, I like the slight innuendo of just fat cat. Wait, is innuendo the right word? Like, basically you're like... it's clear what the imagery here is for the boss without actually saying what he's supposed to be. We didn't have time to use some royalty-free music. You did a really good choice of royalty-free music, Ben, and there's no issue with using royalty-free stuff. Like, I use like open game art for, like, sound effects and animations and stuff like that all the time with my games. With the fat cat defeated, the trash planet can return to peace. Hopefully Mother Nature will clear up the pollution and our robot friend can have a long and happy life. Thank you for playing this short game. We hope you enjoyed it. I did really enjoy this. This game is, like, really cool. Like, artistically, it's really simple and it's got that, like, cutesy kind of, like, made in MS Paint sort of vibe, but it's really nicely done at the same time. I think, like, I want to... It's somewhere between here, but I'm being really generous here. Like, you use, like, simple, like, shapes and stuff in a really nice way, and just everything is really adorable with this. Technically, there was a couple issues with, like, as you say, like, a lack of direction. The cars sometimes had issues with, like, not being able to drive up stuff, but at the same time, I wasn't supposed to drive up that. It might have made more sense if it looked more like a gate or, like, a drawbridge or something, as you said. Because then it'd be clear that I wasn't supposed to drive up there, because the way it looked looked like the car wasn't able to get the right angle to drive up it properly. Gameplay-wise, I really like the whole thing of just, like, yeah, Metroidvania, you're just, like, running around picking up upgrades and things, and, like, slowly unlocking your powers and stuff. It kind of gave me, like, a couple memories back of playing Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, where you're having to, like, get back your breath weapon and getting, like, new ones and stuff like that, and you're using those to unlock, like, puzzle elements and things. Design-wise, I think this is a really good design for a game. It would need, like, polish and stuff if it was to, like, be pushed into, like, a proper, like, full release, but, like, it's really cool. Like, I like this kind of thing with, like, the whole physics-based platformer with like the having, like, the throwing things and stuff. It might need, like, the whole thing of being able to, like, flip yourself the other way around when you're moving in the other direction. But yeah, the concept's there. It's a really good concept. and theming. It's got the energy like source in the thematics of it. The boss utilizes it. You utilize it. You're using like energy sources for like some of the mechanics and things like that. It's not like hugely constantly there, but it is with the narrative and stuff. So I'm stuck between a 4 and a 5 here, but it feels more like it's leaning towards 4 than 5. But other than that, like legit, this is a really good like starting point for a game. Like if you were to like drag this out and like refine it a bit, I think you could actually have something you could properly publish. Okay, so next up, I should have just had this like I should have kept this open and just like opened a new tab. I did like a dumb. Oh, I also need to tick you off of the list. So planet. Uh, here. TBA. I'm just writing that because I'm going to be uploading a VOD onto YouTube after this. So the link, I don't have it yet. Okay, so next game we have Oscar Show. Doesn't appear to actually be part of the... Oh wait, no. That's weird. I was just like, hold up, there's like no button here to go to the game, but then the game page is here. That was... Like, this just looks different to how I'm used to. Like, threw me for a moment. Yeah, that's the button I was looking for. I was like, where is that? Okay, so download now. Just take me to downloads. I'll grab the Windows version of this, and we'll get this on the screen. Oh, I just realised I watched Jade play this. This game was kind of cool. Let me just get this on my desktop so I can actually play it. Okay. And game capture, Oscar show. I was about to not complete it since my girlfriend and I got sick for most of the jam. I got depressed since I only had 16 hours left to complete, but my girlfriend encouraged me and you told me it's a great idea. That's really cute. Probably gonna drop the volume down to half or lower. There we go, I caught it. That was almost loud. Actually get to like appreciate this music properly this time. Oh, I can't move. Interesting, I can't... There we go. Okay, I had to alt-tab a couple times. Oh, the music's actually emanating from something. I forgot about the door doing that. Yeah, so the music's actually originating from this thing. It's very big, but it's good. Like, this entire game is just, like, absurdist humor and, like, just weird in a really good way. I really like it. There's different music choices. Like, EDM. More EDM. And then piano. I think the piano is my favourite. Low 2Z. And it's still, like, really loud. Let me, like, lower that a little bit more. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay. What does this do? The oven remote. It opens the stalled oven. Okay, so we've got 4 batteries for the refrigerator. There's a battery in here, a remote. More batteries? Yeah, that's frozen. So yeah, the person who made this, their English isn't that great. I can't remember where they come from, but it's understandable for what it is. Like, it's not, like, terrible English. It is understandable. Okay, so I need 2 for the remote, right? 2 batteries and click. It's broken. Amazing. 2 buttons. Now we have Free button. Oh, I want to see TV. And then big button. Gracias por jugar. Thanks for playing. This game is adorable. And there's like weird stuff back here. I wonder if the remote in the refrigerator that's frozen would actually have like any interactions at all. But yeah, this game is really lovely for like just like a short and sweet like oh, I interacted with the Boogle in the background and the game crashed. And it just closes itself. Yeah, like I don't know, but it's just really cute. I really love it. And yeah, the doors in the game. I love how none of the doors open at normally. I think I mentioned this in Jade's stream when I was watching it, but I think like if this was to be made into like a longer game with like more puzzle elements and stuff, there should be like a one door somewhere in the game that opens it completely normally, and it looks like it's really important, but it's actually completely useless. It has no point in the game. It's just a normal door. And no other doors open normally. They all do weird stuff and things, but just one door opens normally. And I'm doing really good. How are you, Tuzi? Okay, so submission page. Theming. It has batteries. You're trying to put batteries in things to like get your TV up and running because your TV's like dead on you. The entire game is just shoving batteries into things to power stuff. Gameplay? The gameplay that's there is interesting for like the light, like simple puzzle elements, but there's not that much gameplay there. Artistically though, I love it. Like, you haven't used primitives, you've used like interesting 3D modeling stuff, you've got interesting ways for like the animations to work with the doors and things, the music fits really nicely. Like, like on one hand, if like this was more realistic and looked like this, I would have probably given this a low rating. The fact that it's like absurdist and silly makes it that being this kind of art style actually improves it a lot. Design wise, I love the design. It's, as I said, it's silly, it's fun, it fits the theming, and it's just a really interesting thing to go through. Technical, you managed to pull up a 3D game in GoGodot. That's impressive. There was no bugs, there's no issues, it works. You did a really decent job with this. And yeah, keep up the game making and stuff. Hopefully, like, next time you get a bit more time to be able to work on things without being, like, attacked by illness. Okay, so Lapin and the Spirit Totems. Jade already streamed this, but I'm gonna give this time. I need to take off the other game on the here. Hold up. Oscar show. Where's mine? EBA. Yep. Yeah, Jade already streamed this, but I really want to play this. I'm very sorry if someone suggested me playing it on the thing. I want to play this game. Oh, it crashed for a moment there whilst it was loading. Like, this game is adorable, and it has such an interesting concept for the like puzzle elements and stuff. So the idea is you're basically like a druid sort of rabbit person who's doing like a, I guess it's more like a totemic shamanism or something. You could put magic crystals into these, like up to 3 of them, and then you just like patrol a bear and just tell it to go walk somewhere. And then you can just jump on top of them. Like, unfortunately, I do know like most of the puzzles in this game already because like I've watched Jade do it, but this game is really interesting. Like, I would love to see this like be like fully developed into like a proper game. Okay, summon bear. I love that the bear technically can jump, but like just barely. Forgive the pun. They jump higher if you flick them with the drawbridge. Okay, so let's put in a couple bits of magic. So I want to have you stand here for a moment and then go here. I used up way too much magic doing that because now I don't have enough to do this. Okay, and then we get one here. And perfect. Hello, Rumi! Hoi hoi! Okay, yeah, let's shove in 3. What have we got going on here? Okay. Oh, interesting. So the bear can be killed in the same way the player can by being crushed. And it's something that I didn't bump into whilst watching Jade stream it, because like I don't think that happened to them. Okay. I just noticed, is there a soft lock there? If I didn't press F on this thing up here, wouldn't I get like stuck like permanently? Oh heck! Thank you for the host and the raid. Hello, hi hi. How did your stream go? Yeah, I did just notice there seems to be like a potential soft lock in this game, where if a player was like, I guess, dumb enough to like jump down here without like pressing F on a thing, which seems like a bad thing. I feel like this should like automatically reset you as you go past it rather than having to press F on it. Okay, yeah, no, let's redo that. So we wanna... Yeah, no, I did that wrong. So yeah, we want to jump over here, we jump once, and then we don't jump again. I'm being stupid. It's because I'm struggling to think about what I'm doing in the future. And then we just step on top of here. Hello, Beb. Hoi hoi. And yeah, this game is really cool. Oops, I fell down. Okay, so I want to be standing here for when they jump on that thing. Also, I gave them way too much magic for doing this. I need to like get more of that back. Yeah, because now I don't have enough of that. Okay. Perfect. Now we have this fox. Yeah, and now I need to like synchronize these by like jumping over here. And yeah, I think I've seen a game with a similar premise to this, but I've never seen it like this. Oh, what's up there? How do I get up there? I maybe could if I could somehow get the fox outside, but yeah. Yeah, I vaguely remember Braid. I don't know what the game is, but I vaguely remember the name Braid as a game and people saying it was good. Go up here? I do not think I was supposed to go out there. Oh wait, no, I remember what I need to do with the fox. The fox needs to go down here, right? Oh, the fox dies. Never mind. Fox needs to go over here. So I need to synchronize this. I done goofed. Yep, and then there's a button like inside here.
Yugi boy.
Yugi boy. Hyper boy. Yeah, I had time manipulation and stuff, yeah. Like, I think I've seen it before. It has like the weird like, no, I think I'm going to think of a different game. There was like a... a game with like it was like these wall characters who were like bound together with like their a piece of yarn. I think I'm getting confused with that game. And yeah, you summon an animal and it repeats your movements and stuff. So yeah. Overall, technically, this game has a very interesting system. It's I'd like difficult to code something like this from my experience. And the movement, the platforming stuff feels good. Like the I probably will dock a star because like there is that small issue that Jade was bumping into, which seems to be fixed. I didn't bump into it, so I might give it back. Where like when the fox stood on top of a button, somewhere in the middle of the level, you had like the platform repeatedly flapping up and down rapidly. But that seems to be fixed, I think. Artistically, it's beautiful. It's adorable. The music's nice. The sound effects are nice. You did the animations good. Like, it's such a pretty game. Design-wise, like, uh, it's such a cool game design. Like, as far as platform puzzling games go, like, you had a cool idea, you give it cool theming, like, it's really well done. Gameplay, it's a platform puzzler, which is usually kind of dull, but you did such a good job at like making it interesting. Like, I'm sorry if I'm picking favorites here, but I'm picking favorites here. I love this game. It's a really good concept, and I want to see this made into like a proper full thing. As far as theming goes, the narrative and like the way you end the level, the way you do everything in a game, all revolves around the power source and like the things using that magic that you've imbued in them to be able to do things and stuff. It's fitting the theme. Like, I I can't not give it 5 stars across the board. It's such a cool game. Like, legit, I really hope you end up like pushing it into like a full game at some point. I'm gonna drink some more coffee before it gets cold. And yeah, for a game jam, it's so good. Heck, I forgot the name of it. Lapin and the Spirit Totems. Yeah. Lapin, Spirit Totems. Cause like probably my only gripe with this game is that name is really hard to stick in my head. I have no idea why, but like Lapin and the Spirit Totems just doesn't stick in my head. Like I try to remember the name of your game, and it keeps leaving my head, and it's really annoying. Okay, when everything went dark, uh, survival horror game. You need to manage your power gen. Okay, whilst interact, turn flashlight on and off, recharge batteries. Okay, weird that that's on Q and not escape, but maybe escape has like issues with the HTML5 that I don't know about. I've never used HTML5 for like game stuff. I usually just submit my stuff in like .exe with like GML format because I'm a game maker developer, so I don't really understand Godot all that well. The only thing I know about Godot is it's hard to make 3D in it. It was designed for 2D initially. It's been, I don't know how much time since everything changed. I remember hearing a big explosion and I was too scared to see what it was. Uh, this was when everything went dark. I had hard time for me. I woke up in the next morning to find everyone else left. I didn't saw anyone else since. The light never came back too, and I'm too scared of the darkness that surrounds me in the night. Yeah. Luckily, being a lifetime paranoid made me store enough fuel to use in my power generator for months, but now I barely have enough left for the next night. I need to look for more. I think I could scavenge my neighbors' abandoned houses and uh look for some. I hope they don't mind since I have no choice. My sanity depends on this energy source. Isn't it WebAssembly? I have no idea. Like, I thought the games were in HTML5 format. Okay. Seems to be a little bit of like collision issues, but it's fine. Like, I'm not clipping through the wall, I'm just bouncing off things. It kind of feels like it wants to step up onto things, but I can't step up on things. weird. I feel like slugs coming through my wall. It's cool. I don't know, I really love like low poly, low res aesthetics. Like this is totally my jam. I love this. Oh, that was weird. So like my mouse sort of locked onto that to force me to look at it. I've never seen a game do that before. Yeah, so if you're looking at something you can interact with, you lose mouse control. So it forces you to realize that you're looking at something that you can interact with. I'm not sure how much I like that. It's interesting. I haven't seen that before. Okay, so I've got 50% durability on the generator. Yeah, like, also, the E, telling me that I can press E on there, does kind of blend in with some things. It probably would have been better to have had, like, an outline of something to make it, like, stand out to the player more. Oh, steal a battery. Guy's complaining that he has no fuel. Leaves, like, an entire jerry can of 5 liters of fuel outside. Ah, heck, it's afternoon already. Okay, so my neighbor's houses are over there. It's evening? I'm going back inside. That was the quickest, like, transition to, nighttime ever. Also, I can't refuel it whilst it's on. Okay. Interesting. So does the night physically kill you? Or are you just, like, super scared of the dark? Because I can understand both of those. Nyctophobia, or whatever it's called, like, fear of the dark is, like, horrible. Really frustrating because it's like, I'm a grown adult, I should be able to, like, sleep with, like, the light off. I can't. Okay, so I do have a flashlight. Okay, let's turn this off. There's now... Oh! It's not currently light enough for me to just do that. Okay. Is there dangerous stuff outside? What's happening out there? Like, weird noises and stuff. Kind of sounds like the spirits of the damned are just coming out. What are the shadows moving the floor supposed to do? I have no idea, but they're gone. I think it's just a lighting bug. I think it is a scary game. We are running out of fuel. And this thing is getting damaged. Pretty significantly. Is it light enough? It's light enough outside now, okay. Can't repair it. We don't have a repair kit or whatever we need. Okay, we just run to the nearest house. We're going straight to this person's house and looting it. Give me that. You don't need this anymore. It's fine. Oh, your house is, like, busted up. I went to go see if I could, like, break into that to, like, uncover a secret in the floor, like the wall chicken or something like that. Okay, so these are a bunch of prefab houses. Apparently the builders decided to make, like, every house identical. That's not a comment on the game, by the way. I understand, like, limitations and having to, like, resort to doing that. I'm poking joke at the fact that, like, a neighborhood like this would just have a bunch of, like, duplicate houses. And Rock Judgment is going to be off until after the game jam. Just because I don't want interruptions whilst I'm, like giving opinions on people's games. Because after all, if you think about it, this entire stream is basically one big rock rating thing. Except I'm not rating rocks, I'm rating video games. Oh geez, which one was my house? It was over there, right? Like, lost my sense of direction. Collisions on the trees are weird. You expect, like, the points where the branches are to be, like, movable, and then the trunk wouldn't be. Oh heck, it's getting dark. I want that. I'll grab that. We really need a repair kit. I can't carry any more of these. Oh, okay. We can only carry 20 liters, apparently. We need to find a repair kit. Where's the repair kits? Is that a repair? No, that's not a repair kit. I mean, batteries are nice too, but, yeah. Ah, heck, it's getting dark. Can't carry any more of these, that's fair. Cog. Okay, we can repair our generator. We need to get back. We need to get back super quick. Oh, geez, we do not have time to get back. I didn't expect it to drop this quickly. Is that our house? I can't tell anymore. Please? Oh, geez, it's getting so dark. Our battery's running low. It's fine, we're in. We're fine. Why is our door open? Did I leave it open? Repair, refuel, turn on. That was weird. Our flashlight got stuck in a permanent state of turning off and on. And yeah, this helps to have a map, and this game is slightly terrifying. I wonder how everyone died. Like, is it literally just like the night is dangerous and kills you? You get like that meter up so fast if you're outside without a flashlight. Doesn't appear to be anything outside. Like, I don't know what we're scared of. Is it safe outside? No, it's not safe yet. Maybe there's monsters in the dark. There could be monsters in the dark, and that's what makes this so scary. We don't know. There is every possibility that there's monsters in the dark, and there's no, like, there's nothing telling us that there is or not. And that's the best way to do a horror game. Don't show what's chasing you. Don't let the player know what's about to happen. Make them scared of something they don't know and they don't even know if it's going to happen. Like, for all I know, the lose scenario on this is just I'm going to, like, lose all of my sanity and then just, like, have a panic attack or something like that, and that's just the end of the game. Which would be kind of a cop-out, but also could be really interesting of just like, oh, you were scared of nothing the entire time. Good job. Oh, we're running out of resources. Because I'm guessing the houses don't respawn stuff, there's limited supplies, and we're trapped inside a fence. So we can't actually leave the neighborhood. I do kind of wish there was like some kind of storage, so like I could, if I was like quick enough to be able to collect like heck tons of stuff in one night, or one day, then I'd be able to like just store them and then go get more stuff. At the same time, a limited resources thing is really interesting, because you only just really have enough fuel to last you the night. We're also running low on batteries. Oh. Okay, we actually got back with enough fuel and a repair kit before it even started getting dark. Yeah, there's those shadows again. I think it's meant to be the windows, but like, it's weird. I'm not sure I want to use my thing to repair it just yet, because it's already near full. I'll wait till it gets down to like 10%. Is there time to go out some more? Not sure. There might be. There's nowhere nearby with any fuel or anything, so I don't think I'm going to risk that. Let's just get in, turn on the generator. We'll wait till like we actually start taking damage from that. Okay. It's like minimize the amount of fuel we're using. I think the worst part is you can't see out the windows, so you have no idea what's out there. And like, if you look out here, there's nothing. It's just pitch black. Like, what am I afraid of? What is trying to kill me? Is it literally the darkness? Darkness makes your anxiety raise. If it gets full, you panic. Blinking lights indicate how low fuel or low generator condition. Pay attention to it. Don't stay outside for too long. Yeah, okay. I don't think there's a save, no. It was designed to be played in one sitting from the looks of it. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this off again just to get a bit more of alert. And the reasoning for that is, when it becomes light enough to know that you can go out, your sanity immediately drops all the way down to 0 really quickly, so you know when like it's safe to go out. Also, it saves a bit of fuel. I hear stuff crawling about outside. What is that? Something's making noises outside. Yeah, okay, we can leave. Oh, there was definitely something on the roof making noises. I heard that. There was definitely something on the roof. Okay, day 4. That battery's new. I don't think that battery was there. Or it was and I didn't notice. I can't remember what Eternal Darkness is. I recognize the name. I remember people saying it was a good horror game. I don't remember it. This house is already looted. I've wasted time. Oh no. I want that jerry can over there. I'm gonna get that on the way back. Oh yeah, it was on the GameCube. I think I saw an advert for it. There was like an ad in if any of you have ever had a physical GameCube game, they used to have like a sheet with a bunch of adverts, like bundled in with the manual for the game. Back when games used to actually come with manuals and you didn't just download them from the internet with your game. Or like nowadays they're often included on a disc as well. But yeah, you had like a thing with like a bunch of adverts for other games that were released that year or like earlier on. And yeah, they would. One of the ones that was on there was Eternal Darkness. I remember the name. I've seen it before. That battery wasn't there before. Stuff is moving outside. Like, again, either that or I didn't notice. No, I would have definitely have seen that battery on the couch over there. 10 litres of fuel is enough to get us through the night, that's fine. As long as I just, like, ration out how much fuel I'm using. I can use my, like, new batteries I just got just to, like, keep it going for a bit longer. Yeah, but just brownies. Just leave some milk and honey out for them, they'll be fine. Okay, let's wait till our meter starts going up. I'm gonna turn on the flashlight to mitigate how fast it goes up, and we're just gonna sit here and wait for dawn. Let's fuel up this. Resident Evil 4 was ported to the PS2? Huh. Like, yeah, Resident Evil got, like, ported to quite a few games, unless you mean, like, the remake? Okay, yeah, so we keep our flashlight off now. You could potentially survive for quite a few days in this game if you do this. And yeah, we have a head pat purchase. Hello, Nekoto Arts. Hoi hoi! Ah heck, we're getting head pats. Oh. Major. Oh no, why can't I click on it? Oh, the UI on VC face kind of bugged out. Oh. Yes. Here's good head pats, spanky. Okay, control the game, please? Oh no, I can't control the game anymore. There we go, it's fine, I fixed it. Oh, I didn't turn it off. There we go. Okay, I should also probably repair that. Oh, what are you doing here? I live here. No, you don't. This place is an exclusion zone, and ever since a nuclear plant blew up, you're trespassing. Trespassing? Yes, come with me now. We survived! We did the thing! Hello, Liz. Hoi hoi, how are you? Oh, that's just looping. Nice. Solomon takes you to a town a few hours away. You're very happy to be around people again. The end. Oh no. I'm glad you're doing better. And yeah, we survived. Yeah, technical. The physics for like bumping into things, the collisions weren't like too well done, but it did function and I never got stuck inside a wall. I never glitched inside of anything, so it does work. And all of the other functions seem to be pretty well made. It didn't bug out or anything. There was no like issues with that. Design-wise, I feel like the UIs could have maybe been done a bit better. It was a bit jarring to go from like using like keyboard to then using like click on things to do stuff. It would be nice if there was like keyboard shortcuts to do things. Artistically, I love the aesthetic of like the low poly, low res textures. I think it works really well for like this style of game because like not being able to perfectly see what's there because it's like more difficult to like understand due to low textures and stuff makes a horror game like more scary because it's, as I said before, it's the issue of like actually yeah, I'm gonna give like a higher design for that because like you managed to perfectly encapsulate the issue with horror games like being able to fix that. Like a lot of horror games nowadays have like the issue of just showing you the monster and showing you what you're afraid of and then just like chasing at you and using jump scares and stuff. This game scared me because I didn't know what I was afraid of. There was like theoretically I was never in danger, but I might have been, and that's what was scaring me. Gameplay wise, I feel like it might have been able to have done with a run button at the same time. It ends up adding to the tension that you can't get to your house quick enough, and I did get trapped outside once because of it, which worked really well for the horror elements. At the same time, it's a very simple, just like walking simulator basically. And didn't have too much gameplay to do aside from like the maintaining of like the resources and stuff like that. And theming. Yeah, like the entire game was encapsulated around like the night might kill you. You need power, like you need to get power sources to keep yourself going. You need to like repair your generator. The entire game revolved around that generator. It was entirely based around the power source. I think you got the theming there pretty good. Okay, so when everything went dark, Luna Bold review. TBA. Oh, that's really nice. So all of the ones that haven't been played have like zeros next to them now. Because I was wondering what this meant because it just says 109. I was like, oh, what's that mean? Like, okay. So next up we have. Oh, I want to middle click on that to open up in a new tab. EDCP. Hopefully it runs in a bigger game. Yep, okay, it does run in a bigger window because I was like, heck, if it's like on a tiny window like that, it's gonna be hard to see. Okay. Loud. Down a little bit. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, it's one of these games. It is, yes. I love that sound effect. Enter to interact, okay. We've got a thing that we can't really do anything. The feels cube. I am speed! Music is really weird. Like, in a good way weird. So we're just finding these and excuse me? Finding these and interacting with them. Okay, we now got more elements. Will this hurt me if I touch it? Okay. Interesting. Oh, that was weird. So it's possible to not get aligned to the grid, so I could be half on the grid and half off the grid here? I don't think that's intended. Right, how do I get out? Oh, like that, I guess. Oh, there's more to the music. Okay. So we got this one. I pressed that and I pressed the one down there. Yeah, so we go through here now. Okay. Interesting. That was a nice tutorialized area because it just, like, this entire area here just shoves you in one place and the only thing that you can interact with is the new puzzle element. And it just forced me just to poke it and play with it until I worked out how it worked. This was a really well done tutorial. Okay, so that doesn't do anything just yet. What's up here? Oh, we got a thing. There we go. Doesn't do anything. Does something now, okay. Does this now work? No? That closes it. Ah, okay. I see. I don't think I see. But like this button seems to be like inverting the door or something. There we go. Okay. Where do I go now? I know this thing opened up this. Like if I put this in the right way, it was opening up the thing on the left to let me out. None of these combinations seem to open up a door. That closes that door. Oh, there's a new thing here. Or is this new? No, I already did this, didn't I? There we go. Okay, so I've been trying to open that door, so now can I get out? No? Huh. I feel kinda confused. I'm poking things and I don't know what I'm doing. It's like... I guess I'm just like... doing random stuff until something happens, and it doesn't seem to be any clear indication of when anything happens. Like, there is a way to open that door. Like, it'll be open if I, like, want to do this, was it? Like, one of these combinations had this door open, but I don't know which one it was. pop door will not close when you're doing it right. Okay. Oh, there we go. I got it. Eventually. Game by Arsney. Sorry if that's your actual name. That's just in England, arse is another word for your butt. Just I was like, oh, that's an interesting username. I realized that might actually be your name. I'm really sorry. So yeah, technical. Uh, it's a slide puzzle with interactables and stuff. I didn't see anything too interesting going on there. I didn't really understand what was happening with it, but it works. It didn't seem to be buggy. There was that issue where like it was possible for me to misalign myself to the grid because I was touching something that wasn't a full square. All of your things in a game like that should be completely square shaped. They don't have to be actually square shaped like graphically. They could be round. That's perfectly fine. Just a hitbox and it should always be a square. Artistically, I do like the aesthetics. It was slightly harsh on the eyes. The music was also kind of graining and got really repetitive after a while. It was nice.
His name is John C.
The music was nice, but like after a while it kind of just got a bit too much, and it was also a bit too many high-pitched like tones for going on for too long. Design-wise, it's a slide puzzle. Like, there was some interesting elements going on there, but there was no clear indication of when you're poking things, whether or not those things actually were doing anything, except like there was sound effects in the background for if doors were opening, but like there was no, I guess, like feedback of which line was doing what, except for doors opening. Uh, the gameplay though, like, I think it does have an interesting concept for its gameplay. It needs some more work for just like making it more like give more feedback for the player and have more like puzzle mechanics to play with, which could be something to be added into the future. Because like more mechanics for a game like this is something that really helps it rather than just making more difficult levels. And theming, there was power sources. You were interacting with power sources to open up doors and stuff. Didn't really feel like the power source was really too linked into like the narrative or like anything else that was going with it. It was just changing wires to make doors open, which is fair enough and good. It was a power source. Okay, so what was that game again? EDCP. EDCP. TBA. Okay, so next up we have... I should be upvoting these things, so if I've done your game, I'll upvote it so I know that I've done it. Okay, so next up we have Energy Streamer. Okay, I like the logo already, and the artistic stuff there is really cool. Players a wizard who can manipulate energy of the objects surrounding him. Okay. We've got another puzzle game. There's a volume slider. Yes! You have no idea how much I appreciate a volume slider. Oh, that character design's cool. I was expecting like just like generic wizard, like blue rose, pointy hat and stuff. That's a cool idea for a wizard. That movement feels really weird. Okay, so like when I'm moving, when I stop, I come to a full stop almost immediately. But if I'm trying to change direction, there's like a long delay between trying to change direction and actually happening. Okay, so in this game you're a magician who can manipulate the energy of objects surrounding him. You can channel the energy of fire to lift up the platform to reach your goal. Okay. Drag the fire to the platform using magic.
His name is John C.
Cannot move whilst channeling magic. Okay. And his name is in fact John Cena. Yeah, the music you got going on here and the sound effects and stuff is really cool so far. Oh, fire does in fact hurt you. Okay. Like, the way the game just sort of freezes and gives you an error sound gives me a lot of vibes of like an early DOS game, and that's really cool. I haven't seen a game do that in a long time. Oh. Heck, I forgot. I was channeling magic so I couldn't move. I walked into the fire. Okay, I will learn this at some point. We channel fire, so then we click again to just stop channeling fire? Heck. Okay, we channel less fire. So I can jump this high. Do I need to go like 2 tiles higher? There we go. It lets you understand what you did wrong, but the way it freezes is kind of jarring. It is a little bit jarring, but like, I don't know, I'm used to like games that do that because like I'm kind of an old gamer. You can boil water to create steam that you can ride up. Okay. More energy the water has, the higher and stronger it becomes. Some cauldrons can even levitate you. Okay. You can drain the energy from lava to cool it down. This makes it safe to walk on. Okay. So... yeah. And then can I drain this back? You can drain it back. Okay. And then I can put it back in to go up again. I wonder if the freeze is intentional because it's loading something. I think it's intentional. It feels like it's intentional. Like the freeze here feels very intentional because it waits until the music stops and then progresses. Okay, we have smoke. Oh, it's not smoke, it's a dead fire. Okay, so you can't accidentally crush yourself. Good to know. Oh, this needs to be lower so I can actually, like, get distance on my jump? Heck. I done goofed. Okay, get back on top of here. The sound effect from the fire is cool as well. Yeah, it's really cute how it just kind of feels like an early DOS game. Or like something that... oh, I didn't see the spikes. Something that you would play on like a... what would it be? Like a an Amstrad or like a ZX Spectrum or something? Okay, so I need to be ready to walk off of this thing. Okay, and then we drag from this into this. Yeah, like an Amiga 5000. Ah, heck. Speaking of which, I was potentially thinking of doing a stream at some point in the future once I've like... it's like my schedule's kind of full of like other games at the moment as well as like doing this. But once like I've got some space freed up in my schedule, I was thinking of streaming the Dizzy series. Because Dizzy was like my childhood. Like, I had that game on a floppy disk when I was younger, and I played the heck out of it. Like, I never beat it. I know how to beat it because I've seen like walkthroughs and stuff when I was older because I was like, I just want to see what the ending is because I can't beat it. But like, it's now been long enough but I've kind of forgotten that to some degree. So I want to see if I can do it now like I'm older and like, I guess, less stupid. Okay. There we go. Speaking of, they released a mini A500 for 139. Okay. I mean, I'd rather just use, like, an emulator, to be honest, because there's a really good emulator for, what's it called? RetroArch? Okay, so I can't hold anymore, so we want to go here and do this. Oops. That was weird and accidental. Okay. Yeah, I'm just... I don't know, like, because there's two ways it could have gone about doing that. It could either be it's a... it's either like a Raspberry Pi that's running RetroArch, or like a RetroPie, or it's like actually done properly and it's trying to emulate the computer it was on rather than just emulate the game. Because like if you run on RetroArch, I find it has like a lot more of the like quirks and stuff that the older computer had. Okay, how does this work? Like if I put like more in this... oh. It just yeets you up. Okay. Yeet me up. Yeet me up inside. Was that enough now that I can just like walk across here? I don't really want to jump because I'll just like die. Okay, I understand how to do it now. So I want to get like roughly to there and then just walk across it. Okay. That should be fine now. There we go. Okay. Yeet me up inside. I can't yeet up. Stopping me from just like... Wait, can I cheese this puzzle? Do I have to solve this puzzle? I think I could just like walk underneath there, can't I? Like if I just like... Okay, there is an angle where I think I can do that. I'll try this like 2 more times and then actually try solving the puzzle instead. Yeah, you can absolutely just cheese that puzzle. Hold my hand and yeet me from your side. Oh geez, I didn't see the spikes. Oh yeah, I can't move whilst I'm channeling. Of course. Oh. Okay. Oh no. Oh heck, I drained too much. Okay, Here we go, and we'll shove the entire thing into here. Oh. Yeah, also I kind of prefer the ZX Spectrum version of Dizzy to the Amstrad version of Dizzy, because I don't know, I prefer the color palette and stuff, despite the fact it is kind of like Technicolor vomit, to put it bluntly. This game's really cool. And yeah, the controls are slightly floaty. Wow. 3 people working on this managed to do this. Like, that's the good thing about working with, like, multiple people. Like, get your sound designer and you get your, like, your other people involved, and then, like, you can make a game with, like, not that many people. Wait, how do I see. I think I see how to do this. There we go. Let me guess, that bonus level there was the result of a bug that you ended up leaving in as a bonus level? Because it looks like you kind of like messed up a level and then decided to keep it as an actual thing. Okay, so I can't get rid of that entire fire. Interesting. Yeah, it does remind me of OG Mario Bros. Wait, how do you figure that out? Yeah, I was thinking of Mario Bros 2, the Lost Levels, at that level. I was like, yeah, I can just like spring myself up here, can't I? Because I understood how the springs and stuff work. Okay, I think I understand this one. Do I want to fill up both of these and then just jump over the fire? But I can't quite figure out the right angle to use. Unless... Wait, I think I got it. Yeah. The fire still hurts you. I was like, is it small enough that I could just like step over it? No. Because I can't jump there because it's too low. Yeah, it's definitely a matter of just getting the right angle for your jump and just going straight through. We might be here a while. Like, maybe I'm putting too much strength into this one. There we go. Okay, Tuesday. Enjoy your luck. Okay, that's too much strength. He's a bit more. That's too much. That's still too much. That wasn't enough. Okay, this is personal now. I'm beating this level. Okay, a bit more out of that. A bit more in. A little bit more. Too much. Nah. And yeah, I have hand tracking. Let me just finish these redeems because it has been a while. Okay, so I think I might skip the bonus level. I don't understand how to do this one. It is very difficult. Ah, heck, we got more head pats. Additional head pats. And let's do like a small one here. And heck it, it's December. I get this going from, please? Nope. Okay, I guess this is what's happening. Your head must be sore for like half an hour of head pats. Kinda. Okay, so the submission page for this. Technical. Like, the physics and stuff worked really well. It was a really nicely made platformer. It just had that weird issue where, like, you stop immediately if you input nothing, but if you try to move quickly in another direction, you slide slightly. It's an issue that could probably be like worked out, but it doesn't matter too much for a game like this because you don't need to do quick platforming. But if there was quick platforming in the future with more difficult puzzles, it would be definitely something that needs to be addressed. So artistically, game is beautiful. No two ways about it. You got really good music, you got really good sound effects, like the backgrounds look pretty, the character animations look pretty, all of the animations are pretty, like the fire and stuff like that. It's really nicely done. It has a really nice retro feel whilst also having like a modern like take on it as well. Design wise, you have a very interesting design for a game here. I haven't seen something do this before for a very long time. It's one of those like old forgotten things that like other people have tried but not quite like this, and you got done it a really good way. Gameplay as well, like uh the having to jump with the cauldrons feels really clumsy and floaty, but it works. It's something that again might need a bit more work, but as it stands, it works really well. And theming, you are manipulating power sources. There's a lot of power sources there. Like, uh, it's working with the narrative as well because you're a wizard doing like channeling and stuff. It doesn't feel like 5 stars for me. It feels like a 4 star, and I'm not quite sure why. But like overall, like legit, this is a really good game. You did a really good job on this. Yeah, energy streamer. Energy streamer. TBA. Oh, cool. Ruby played this as well. Okay. Point zero night. I might play this at the end if there's time. Uh, but like I watched Jade play it and like also played a little bit off stream before I ended up being invited to do this. So like I might come back to that at the end if there's time. Okay, Space Dodger. I almost missed your game. I thought I already did it. Oh, okay, your spaceship is running out of energy. Control your spaceship and avoid meteors. How far can you get? Okay. So we're just dodging these. I do kind of, like, immediately wish that this had, like, a focus mode where I could go down to, like, pixel collisions, like in, Tao. But, this is fine. I'm afraid to go near the, asteroids to see, like, how big my collision hitbox is. Oh. I picked up an energy thing, but it didn't raise my energy. Or did it? I might have just done it by only, like, a tiny amount and I didn't notice. Okay. This is kind of cool. Let's go for a high score. Does the difficulty get, like, harder the further through you go? Because currently it still kind of feels the same. Oh, that was close. Okay, so the asteroids go down at exactly the same rate as you? Some of them are faster. Okay. Probably someone new to the engine. Yeah, it does kind of feel like it's someone new to the engine. Oh, I missed that one. Okay, the difficulty is definitely going up. There's more asteroids. Your brother was part of an itch.io game jam and lost to a really stupid game? Oof. Oh. Okay, so... get extra lives from those things? Sure. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the ship does not move fast enough to be able to, like, really dodge these effectively. I can try, but, like, I don't know how far I'm gonna be able to get now. Yeah, no. Oh, maybe? Ah, you lose 100 points every time you take a life. Okay. Oh. You only have a maximum of 3 lives, regardless of how many you pick up. Okay. Oh, geez, this is getting ridiculous. So I think, yeah, I saw us go to, like, 1,000, and then suddenly they sped up. The speed seems to be based on, like, how much score you have. Gosh. Darn. Oh, God. It was a FNAF themed game jam and he made a game from scratch and he lost to a game that looks like it was made in Scratch. I'm sorry. You did a really well job of, like, delivering that. And yeah, they're bullets now, not asteroids. But yeah. Technically, this is someone's early game. Like, you have not been making games for a while, I can tell that. You did a really good job for, like, an early game, though. Like, the mechanics were working. It just was also really obvious when, like, a difficulty shift happened. But, like, and yeah, sure. Send the link into the art section on our Discord. But yeah, it was really obvious when, like, asteroids were, like, speeding up because I've reached a difficulty threshold, and, like, there was no options for, like, being able to, like, make yourself go faster or, like, anything like that. I did like that lives only seemed to start spawning when I actually took damage, so I didn't get, like, wasted energy drops from them being, like, not energy, it was lives instead. Artistically, I do actually really like the art style in this. It's simple, but the ship is obvious of what it is. Like, the stars are obvious what they are. The asteroids are obvious what they are. Like, the only thing that didn't really make too much sense to me was this didn't really look like a life. I thought it was like a shield or something that allowed me to take like damage without like taking damage, but it's just an extra life. Design wise, it's an asteroids clone, but it's doing something interesting and turn it into like a bullet hell instead of like an asteroids clone. Gameplay wise, it could have done a bit better. If it had like, as I said, like a pixel like focus mode, like in Tahoe, where like you reduce your hitbox down to like a tiny pixel that you can just like manipulate finely. That could have worked better for it. Also, maybe a speed up thing. Potentially even have like the ship like locked to your mouse. All of those things could have worked. Like not like perfectly locked to the mouse, but have it like follow towards the where you have the mouse at its own rate. There's quite a few bullet hells that do that. I think Bullet Heaven does that, by the same people who make of the Ultimate Battle Fantasy, whatever it's called. I can't remember. But yeah. There's a few bullet hell games that have like mouse locked movement and stuff, and it works really well for them. Theming, there was an energy meter. There was an energy meter. Post into the art section. Art is for artwork, music, creative stuff in general. Oh wait, it's called Creative Zone, isn't it? Yes, Creative Zone. Sorry, I had a moment of just like I can't remember what this place is called. I'll at you in it, so I'm guessing you're Shiny Seagull. Yeah, that section. Okay, so save changes. Space Dodger. Oh, it's a game that no one's played yet. I'm glad to be the first person to stream it. Okay, just finished my coffee, it's gotten cold. Okay, Curse Souls. Wait, there's a Dark Souls like in this game jam? Someone made a Souls like? That logo was really cool. It went past a bit quickly for me to be able to see it, but yeah. Oh, that music. Immediately brings me back to like, what was it? There's like an old like puzzle game where you play the knight going through a castle. It's immediately brought back memories of that. Once upon a time in a faraway place, there was a king and his trusty knight. Those drums. Yes! The kingdom was put coffee in the microwave for 20 seconds, so it wasn't worth it. There was like 2 sips left of it. Also, microwave coffee is gross. Just in my opinion. The kingdom was a happy place until the king's daughter disappeared. The king relies on evil forces to search for her daughter, and the kingdom fell into obscurity. His trusty knight tried to let him think, but he was cursed and closed in a cell. Okay. Move A and D. Gotcha. I can pray to this to get more health. Hey, I can help you, but please don't seek revenge. The door has been opened. Okay. I'm constantly losing health. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I need to like be quick. It's like a speedrunner game. Attack with less mouse button, okay. Charge attack with the right mouse button. Oh, okay. Your max jump height is decreased by 5%. Your curse waiting time is decreased by 50%. Why would I take this? That's a debuff. Max health is decreased by 15%. Curse waiting to... They're all debuff. Let's go for curse waiting time, because I don't know what that is. I've probably like screwed myself over, but let's see what it is. Roll with shift, okay. Is this Dark Souls? I like that it's a delay so you can't accidentally click to like pick something when you don't want to. Go with max health decrease. Oh, that's a lot of health. I mean, I know it's at 15%, but I wasn't expecting it to be like that much. Go with first waiting time decrease. Why'd I get a tutorial saying to attack with the left mouse button whilst I was mid-air jumping? Okay. Damage decreased by 30%. Let's not do that. Max speed decreasing is fine. Yeah, it's only like 5%, that's fine. 5% decrease on my jump height, that's fine. Let's go with first defense, sure. Yeah, this game's music is so heckin' good. How are you still alive? You have like no health. Okay. Max jump height decrease, I guess. Double kill. Max speed decrease. Sure. Okay. Tiny amount of defense decrease, that's fine. First waiting time. Okay. And we got a bonfire. Stop. Don't keep going forwards. I beg you. Okay, but what if we go backwards and then go into here? The door is closed. Okay. Looks pretty open to me, but I guess it's closed. Full attack with less mouth button. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it's kind of a shame that we got like a tutorial telling us to do something earlier there, but I didn't get a chance to read because I was like midway through jumping and I was like, what's happening? Okay, max speed decrease, I guess. Max jump height decrease? Oh, I've nerfed myself so heckin' hard. I should not have done that. That's weird, I got like trapped in the charge state. Is there ever an increase? Can I get my jump height back? What's to interact with here? Door opened, okay. I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead. No king. The last page of the book is missing, not because I didn't want to create a boss fight, but because I don't really know how the story ends. Okay. That was a game. That was really cool. Okay, so artistically, I love the music. The art style is a little bit messy, but I do like it as well. Like it could do with some sound effects, to be honest. Like attacking does feel kind of weak and it doesn't have much feedback because there's no sound effects. Technically, the platforming was very good. Like there was some issues with like having the pop-ups happen midway through doing stuff was really jarring and kind of annoying. And I mean, I missed part of the tutorial. I didn't really see what it did. But other than that, there was no issues with like the platform mechanics or anything. There was no bugs or stuff. There was a small issue where jumping into a one-way platform kind of felt a bit iffy. Design-wise, it has a really cool, interesting design. It's a 2D platformer Dark Souls-like game. It does have like the card system is interesting, but it kind of feels like it'd be like just an annoying thing to play with rather than like actually something that players would want to happen constantly. If it was okay, hamster, enjoy the rest of your day. Like, if there was like maybe some more like ways of like being able to get back stuff that you've lost, it might be a bit better for the player's experience, but it just kind of felt like I was constantly just being like drained and reduced and losing everything. But at the same time, it's a really cool concept, and it might have something better going for it if it had like, I guess, more development time and more like a ways time for like thinking about it, which unfortunately you didn't have. Uh, Gameplay. Combat felt pretty good. I liked that. Like the movement felt really good. I liked the how it basically just was a Dark Souls game. The like constantly using health felt a little bit like it was a bit punishing, but it was also not so bad because you gain health every time you kill enemies. And theming. I'm not really sure. Like, yes, it has like energy source. You're getting energy from like killing enemies and getting stuff for the bonfire. There was an energy meter that was constantly going down. It didn't really feel like it was really getting the theme. It's more of like a Dark Souls like castle exploration like 2D fighting game rather than a game based around the theme, which is unfortunate because it is actually a pretty good solid concept. Souls. Okay. TBA. Upvote. Okay, Fuchsia Studios. I'm also going to refresh the page just in case anyone posted like later. 240 volt. Ah, yeah, Jade played this game. Okay, game page. How many games do you have to rate? That's a good question. How many are left like we haven't? Done 110 out of 194. So there's like 84 more to go. Jade is doing like a 24-hour stream, which I think they've already started. Are they currently streaming? I don't remember. Are you streaming, Jade? Yeah, Jade is streaming. Yeah, so Jade was doing... Oh! That was loud. Jade is doing like a 22-hour stream, like playing through a bunch of the games that we haven't done yet. So I think that is enough head pats. It has been quite a while. Oh, can I get that and not that? There we go. Boom. Okay, so we are a small robot. How do you disconnect yourself? X. Okay. Oh, that music's so good. I couldn't hear this music when Jade was playing. I'm so glad I played it myself. Like, that music's great. Okay, we need to unplug for a bit. Wait, what happened here? Did we break the plug? What? I think we broke the plug. We broke the plug. We're taking the plug with us. I don't think that was intended, but yeah. Oh, I see. Right, yes, you can accidentally break the plugs. Okay. Yeah, I think I agree with Jade, what they were saying before about this game. It would be probably a bit better for this game if it didn't have the energy meter. Because as far as like the gameplay standpoint goes, the energy meter just ends up being an annoyance for the player. But I can understand doing it for the theming for the game jam. Breaking as intended. Oh, hello, it is you. Okay. We have full thing. So we can now plug in here. Which then does something. Oh? Wait, did I just soft lock? I think I soft locked. Can I push it up? Okay, there we go, I fixed it. It's fine. Okay. Is that plugged in? Did that work? I can't tell if that worked or not. Okay, so we did get through. Oh yeah, in this bit, so you need to like hook this over and like pull it in. Oh wait, we need this box out the way because it's going to stop us from getting this in. You get out the way, tiny box. There we go. Okay. What was the theme for this game jam? Yeah, it was power source. Okay. Shove this up here. Okay, so we pressed the wrong one. So we want this to go down here instead. Do we? No, that's not what we want to do. Okay. Then... Oh, but the red one powers this too. Okay, I see. The wires on the floor give like a really nice, like, clear indication of what's happening. And I'm just ignoring them. I'm gonna stop ignoring them now, but like, yeah, they're really well done. I just realised what this music reminds me of. Faster Than Light. Like, I don't know if that's your inspiration, but it's giving me big, like, Faster Than Light vibes. Oh no, I'm gonna run out of power before I get to the next level. It's fine. Okay. It was fine all along. There's something to plug into over here, right? There's something to plug into, right? Oh, I bumped into a thing. No. Heck. And yeah, it does have like mild Undertale vibes. Oh no. Oh, those are dead me's. Heck. That's okay, Toozy. That was cool. Okay, so artistically, I love the music and I love the art style. It's really nicely done. Like the sound effects are also really well done as well, and the layouts of things. Actually, you know what? That's a 5-star. The layout of the wires and stuff is really obvious for what's happening, and it gives a really clear indication of feedback of what's happening. Except for the wire breaking. Once I knew what the hell was happening to the wire breaking, I understood like, oh, it's going red, so it's going to break if I pull too hard. Technically, like, there's a couple issues I understand with this where you can soft lock yourself. I avoided those on purpose because, as I said, I've watched Jade do this already. But like, yeah, technically this game is really impressive with the rope physics and stuff. That's actually kind of hard to do. Design-wise, I like the rope physics, I like the puzzling mechanics, the boxes stuff. I'm not so sure about the energy source system of like losing battery power, but it works with a narrative. Which, yeah, is interesting because it's like if you take that away, you lose a narrative. You going through that hallway and then like falling down with the rest of your other robots. But at the same time, it does end up having like a like that management system, which is kind of awkward and doesn't really feel that good for gameplay. Gameplay wise though, puzzling mechanics do work really well. And it does keep to the theme. Like, it works in a narrative as well. Like, you'll plug yourself in to stop yourself from dying, but then you end up doing it anyway because there was no plug at the end of the exit. I think, yeah, that's a solid, like, 4 out of 5 game. So, fully volt. 240 volt. EBA. Next up we have Nekoto Arts with your 3D shooter. So I'm guessing... Oh no, it does run in HTML5. I was going to say, do I need to like download this to get it to work? So it was left mouse button. Okay, so standard FPS stuff. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, I like this. Weird. Okay, so options. I'm gonna volume a little bit. If your cursor isn't captured, use the button in the top left. If you can't move, rotate, reload with tab. Okay. Yeah, HTML5 has a few quirks like that, I understand. My hand was bleeding earlier, so call first nearly fainted because I love spooky things. Oh no. Okay, capture cursor. Okay, so far I like this. Everything's so wobbly. Oh, I really wish it had like less mouse sensitivity though. That's like super sensitive. Oh. Okay. Oh, geez, it's lagging. Yeah, no, I'm gonna give this game a fair try. I'm gonna download this game. Is there a download for it? There is not a download for it. Never mind, this is the full experience. The full experience is Google Chrome making this game laggy. Okay. Is that the GTA, like, quest finish sound effect? That's great. Okay, so we right click to, like, shove stuff into here. And that's done something. Okay, getting like mild Portal vibes from how that works. But yeah, it's like if Doom and Portal, like, merged into one game. Nice that you got an auto reload as well. Auto reloads are really useful in these kind of games. Oh geez, stop shooting me. Oh! That almost felt like a crash. Yeah. Actually, like, given the aesthetic, it's more like Wolfenstein than Doom. Yeah, single player split gate. Oh, that music though. That music's great. Okay. Understandable. Filled up that. Wait, does this drain even if I don't... That drains even if it's full. Also, that sound effect for the shield dropping is so loud. Maybe I didn't fill this one up enough. This is great. Like, I wish I could get billboarded enemies to work in GameMaker when I'm trying to make stuff in GameMaker. It's actually really hard to do. I don't know if GoGodot has like anything for doing it or not, but like that'd be really cool to see if it does. Ammunition drain. Oh. Yeah, I don't think I have seen it in a game before. Shields back up. Yeah, like an enemy that steals your ammo. Like, I think I've seen that before in, the Enter the Gungeon has like enemies that steal your drops on the floor if you don't pick them up in time. Also, this game is loud as heck. I think the boss might be broken. I'm really sorry for breaking your boss. Like, I'm going up to these and trying to right-click on them, but, yeah. Okay, so I should have turned down the volume a lot lower. Um, and also, like, yeah, I can see why that broke. I think I interacted with the pillars too early, didn't I? And it just meant that the shields were going to be up for too long and I wasn't shooting them enough. Uh, a better way that probably would have gone is if the cylinders, like, stay inside of a floor so you can't interact with them. You shoot the boss and then he gets a shield, and when one of them comes out the ground, you have to fill that up and then he loses his shield to shoot him again. And then just follow through that mechanic of like having like 4 phases of you shoot him, he gets a shield, you get rid of a shield, you shoot him again. But other than that, like, technically, like, there's a bug at the end that did break the boss. Other than that, this worked really good. I love the wobbliness of the mechanics, like the running animations and stuff with the gun. The like, there's so much here that just it works and it's really cool. Artistically, it is using a couple sprites that I do recognize. Hello, bot. Can you fuck off? Hi, Felicia. Be gone, bot. But yeah, you have used like some assets that I do recognize from like some free asset pools. Either that or you've like accidentally done something that looked very similar to them and I'm just mistaking it. But like, you have done some really cool stuff with like the music and sound effects and stuff like that. Oh, a second. Need to readjust posture. I was hurting my back by like sitting awkwardly. Okay. uh But yeah, like the sound effects and use of assets and stuff like that is really well done. It does have like a really nice like retro shooter feel whilst also having all of the benefits of like a modern shooter, which is why I'm going to give that 4 stars for design. I really like the design for this. Uh, yeah, most indie game devs are really nice to each other. There's a couple out there who are really snobby and like kind of shitty to each other, but for the most part, like, they're all really nice to each other. Gameplay wise, uh, I'm gonna give this probably a 3 star. It works really well as a first-person shooter, but this feels like there's like a lack of feedback when I'm like pulling things into the tubes, and also the boss was like seems to be like constantly like spewing out more enemies than I could really deal with. Programmer sucks. Like, I feel like it probably would have felt better, as I said, if that boss was a phase boss. So maybe like you kill the enemies, you get the energy to put into the tube, he then gets rid of his shield, and then you shoot him, and then when he gets his shield back, he then summons more enemies, so you're able to get the energy back to finish the tube. But there doesn't feel like there should be enemies to shoot at whilst I'm shooting at the boss while he has no shield. And theming, there was the energy system. You were like putting stuff into the tubes and things. It didn't really fit into the narrative. It was just a gameplay mechanic slapped on with everything else. It wasn't really tied into everything else that was here. But it did work as like a concept for like if you run out of energy, you die. If you run out of health, you die. The energy is also used for like interacting with mechanics and stuff. Like, it was really interesting how you put it in. It's just it's not really that tied in with everything else. Why are they called programmer socks? Okay, so when you're sat down for a long period of time for like 24 hours or longer, just coding constantly, you can lose your like blood flow to your leg properly. Programmer socks tend to like compress your legs slightly so that it aids with like blood flow and can like prevent clotting and stuff like that. They're really useful. They're also really comfy and really cute. And yeah, I'm glad you appreciate the feedback. Hopefully you can like take this concept and turn it into something like bigger later. Okay, and Pixel Metal Wolf. I did say I'd play yours last, and that's what I'm gonna do. Because like, this game looks really cool. I watched Jade play and I played a little bit myself. Uh, but like, yeah, I I wanted to leave it to last because, as I said, I already played it. And yeah, you can clip it. I don't mind people clipping stuff. Yeah, deep vein thrombosis, that's it. Okay, I can't move. Oh yeah, because it uses the arrow keys. Okay, so we've got jump. We have where was attack? Exit attack. Okay. I just realised what the character reminds me of. This is a really weird and obscure like reference, but Tomba. Tomba has like a weird like art style when you're in like the top-down like movement sections in towns and stuff, where you look 3D but you're not. Also, this music's great. I really like this music. It does get a bit repetitive after a while, but it is really good. Oh, these robots are so cool when you can actually see them properly. When I was watching this on like my phone, because I was watching Jade on my phone, I could not see these robots properly. They do not shot very well on a smaller screen, but like being able to see them properly like this is really cool. Like, have you taken 3D models and then like turned them into 2D animations? That's what it kind of looks like in my opinion, but like I'm not sure. Okay. Ah, heck. I should have jumped. Can I jump up there? No. Heck. Oh, let's try and get back up there again. Can I plug this into here to charge? No. Yeah, the charge is up there. I remember now. Heck. This was not the way to go. Or was it? Can I get up here? I can't get up here. Okay. There we go. Oh, jeez. Hey, dudes. And I'm dead. Okay. Vaguely know where to go now, so I should, like, probably be able to just speedrun this. Okay. Get up here, grab that. We need to get onto here. Give me your energy. Oh. What's like the lore reason as to why like getting these robot energies covers your health? Are you basically like Mega Man and you're just stealing their batteries for your shields? Okay. Let's just fall down here. This way's safer. And also is in the right direction for where we need to go. Oh. Give me your battery. Okay, and we can now get in this door. Okay, level 2. Okay, that worked out better than I thought it would. Wait, is there a battery down here? Nope, there is not. Okay. Oh, did the flyers not give you batteries? Or like energy balls? Okay, there's one of the batteries. Okay. Something I wanted to try on this. Can I... No, I can't ceiling hover. Okay, because in some of these games, because of the way they coded wall jumping, you're able to like cling to a ceiling and just jump up a ceiling endlessly, but you can't in this one. Like you can only just about hover on a ceiling whilst you're having like just jumped off a wall. You can sort of cling to the ceiling a tiny bit, but it's because of momentum, not because of like a coding issue. Okay. Get this battery. Get your energy orb. And let's climb. Yeah, I feel like this game could probably do with, I'm not gonna say a mini-map, but probably just like a some kind of like compass or arrow that just tells you which direction vaguely you need to go in. Because the only reason I really know where to go is because, as I said, I watched Jade play this before and they got to the end of it, but they were really struggling with finding a direction in this game. Okay, can't get through there yet. Okay. Oh geez. The difficulty is actually pretty high in this game. Okay, battery wasn't down here, it's the next one. Down here. Got full health, and let's start climbing again. Okay. Like, I think I've got like a slight, like, what do you call it? Like, I guess one of the reasons why I like this game is because I feel really, what's it, empathic, I guess is the word I'm looking for, something like that, towards this game, because I made a game like ages ago for college, which had a very similar aesthetic to this. You were playing as a telekinetic rat who was holding a katana with their powers, and the idea was they were... they could use the katana to like block bullets and reflect them, and could also use it to attack enemies in melee. And it had a very similar aesthetic with like just like messed up city. Heck, I had the batteries, but I messed up. If I remember correctly, I had basically like 2 bosses in the game that weren't quite finished. There was like a Tyrannosaurus that was like robotic and had a Gatling gun in its mouth. And there was a crow that was basically acting as like an airship and was like absolutely massive and had like a bunch of people controlling it from the inside. And inside its beak was like a massive cannon. I never ended up finishing it though, unfortunately. Heck, my horns are too small. Maybe this will help me progress. Okay. Almost forgot the battery. Okay. Like, pro-tier platforming skills from me there. Oh no! I say as I just completely mess up and fall down. Okay, I charged one of the batteries at least, but like, I wanted to get both batteries and charge them both at the same time. Okay, so attacking enemies from the back is definitely a safe thing. Let's just get some health back before we go back up there. Or lose it. We can lose it at the same time as gaining it too, that also works. Okay. That was more health than we lost, that's good. Perfect, full health. We can do this. Ah, heck. Beans. Let's respawn you and then just like keep farming you for health, I guess. Didn't go up high enough to spawn him. Oh. There you are. Okay. I lost more than I gained there. That was terrible. Forward momentum. Okay. Bit more health and then I'll feel comfortable going up there. Yeah, like one more energy orb and I should be good. Hello, you weren't there before. Oh jeez. That was a bit too close for comfort, but sure. No, I fell down. Okay, this is fine. Try Bella again. Oh. Tried to avoid a bullet and got shot. You know what? We're just gonna go. Okay. Have I got the battery? Not yet. I did get some more health though, that's something. Oh. Okay. Now I need to get down here to charge this battery. And preferably not die. Okay, so now we just need to go back up to put the batteries in. We got this, we can do this. Oh jeez. I was being too careless. Let's give a small heal, I guess, before going up there, because there's like danger up there. I've seen the end of this game before, I don't need to go through it. So, technical. The wall jumping mechanics and the platforming works really well. The collisions feel good. The like there was no bugs or anything with it. Artistically, I like the art style for the characters. It's a little bit messy on the robots, I'll agree. And also, these power sources, I had no idea what those were when I first saw this. It confused the heck out of me. I was like, well, what is that? It looks broken. Do you need to repair it or something like that? It doesn't look like you're meant to put the batteries or something in there. So it could probably do with like being a bit more clear of like what's what in the game. But otherwise, the backgrounds and stuff look really nice. Like the character themselves that you play as does look really good. Design-wise, I like the respawning enemies mechanic when they're not on screen, but it's very like there's too much enemy spam in my opinion. There's like the difficulty is way too high for like what you have to play with. It feels like if there's this many enemies, I should have like some kind of ranged weapon by now, or like more stuff to work with to like just improve my ability to survive. Gameplay wise, I do like the gameplay. The meleeing feels good, the platforming feels good, the wall jumping feels good. I like the whole like going around and grabbing things to like put things into stuff. It does get kind of let down though by just there's not really any direction in the game. It doesn't really let you know where you're meant to be going to pick stuff up, where you need to put things in. It could do with maybe a compass on screen, like just like an arrow or something, or like maybe like a glow on the edge of a screen just tells you need to go in this direction vaguely to get a thing. Like don't tell a player exactly where they need to go, but like just like vague like telling of where they like the direction they should go at least. And theming, there's batteries, you're pulling them into things, you're powering doors with it. It feels like a mechanic that's added into the game rather than it's a theme of the game. But it was pulled off really well and it is used a lot in the game though. Okay, so we're going to be playing some more from here. Has anything been added to this? No. So what we're going to do is like grab some of the ones that no one else has streamed yet, and we'll be streaming those. But first, I need to go and take a quick break. So also I need to change that button. If I press F5, I switch to this camera. I keep on messing that up. Like I need to like rebind it to something else. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some food and stuff. We'll be back in 10 minutes, or 10 to 15 minutes, somewhere around there. In the meantime, enjoy this music. And no, I'm back. Holy holy. Got to put my headphones on. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I think next up we're gonna just start playing some games that haven't been played. Did we tick off that last game? Point Zero Night. No, we did not. TBA. Okay, so I kind of want to play game, I guess. No one else has played it. It has an interesting name. Get off my list. Yay. Running the browser, okay. What's playing on a Chromebook? You're owner of a company that produces helium-free. Build lots of mines. Okay. Play 2Z. On the planet Mercury, having already exhausted... I can't even read that, it's too quick. Sad face. He3 is used... He's nice to play helium. Yeah, it's like a legit thing. There's like some stuff about like potentially using helium isotopes in nuclear reactors. Its leaders face multiple counts of treason for failure. Okay. Unless the company can prove it can still provide energy to the world's populace, its leaders will be humanely killed, its engineers jailed, and money, real estate and other assets given to a new company. That's a bit harsh. Okay. So we're mining a... Are we on Europa? Oh wait, Doom. This is literally Doom. They found a source of the energy on like another planet if they're gonna like exploit its resources and then like demons are just gonna come out and stuff, right? Like I'm missing most of this story because I can't read it quick enough. Like the font is nice, but it's moving and it's making it really hard for me to read. And then it goes away just too quickly. Oh, it's 3D. It's also cut off at the bottom. Oh, jeez. Okay, I like the textures on the floor. The space stuff is kind of interesting in the background. There's Jupiter. It's really hard to move the camera. These camera controls are very dodgy. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's make a mine. And a rocket? You have insufficient... You have insufficient something. I have insufficient what? Insufficient funds, okay. There's a refiner. Okay, we're making stuff. We have HE3. Oh, when you don't have enough to... So if you only have one of these, you can't power one of these, and it's just constantly going on and off endlessly? Can I just make more mines? More mines. More mines. Okay, so they're all just linking up like that. What if I put like a refinery over here? That's really crackly. Really weird. Kind of sounds like I'm listening for like an old-timey radio or something. Okay, so we need 500,000 to get another rocket so we can get like money faster. We need more refineries. We're like producing too much HE3 for like the amount of refineries we've got. Oh jeez. Yeah, this is happening again because we're not producing enough helium for it to actually like properly work. There we go. So that's the perfect ratio of mines to refineries. So how much is this? We've got 4, 8, 9, 10. So 10 to 4. So that would be like for every 2 you want 5? I'm gonna put down like 5 more mines. And then 2 more refineries, right? Or need like another one, but we're waiting for like the rocket to do its thing. And we still can't afford one. Heck, refineries are expensive. Okay, you can zoom in and out, that's a thing. I feel like it needs a full screen button, but it doesn't have one. Like, this game is basically doing the same thing that Crypto Hamster was doing, but it just feels a lot less well put together, in my opinion. I really like the environment, though. The environment does look cool. We need another refinery. We're making like... Oh wait, no, yes, we're not gaining any ore. Yeah, we're making helium and we're not gaining any ore because we have a perfect ratio of mines to refineries, so I did get that right. If I make 2 of these, and then like just put down a bunch more mines. Wait, small pipe? Oh, we can upgrade them! There was no indication I could upgrade anything. Clicking on things is very awkward. A small pipe! The mine won't be able to... Yeah, okay. Let's just upgrade all of these, I guess. I didn't even realize there was like upgrades. Medium pipe? Log pipe. Okay. Can't upgrade the refineries? We can upgrade the refineries, okay. It's really hard to click on them. Oh geez, it costs a lot. Doing the initial upgrade is actually pretty cheap. Oops. Insufficient muns. I guess we just upgrade some of the mines then? Okay, we're out of money. Yeah, we can afford a small pipe. Okay. Got a couple more small pipes on these guys. So we're now slowly losing... We're slowly losing our ore because we're like using more than we're producing, I guess. You get a lot of time to play this game, actually. Yeah, I think I've seen everything this game offers. There's probably like a high score system at the end for like how well you did at the end, but I think I've seen it all. So yeah, technically, you managed to pull off a 3D game that is impressive. The camera controls need work. The mechanics that are there function, but they're very hard to use. The clicking and stuff doesn't really function very well. Artistically, I can't tell if you've used pre-made assets or not, but they are really nice ones that you picked together. The environment does look nice. The background does make me a little bit seasick though. Design-wise, there's something there, but it probably needs just more like time in the oven. It's not been like fully like fleshed out properly. And gameplay, same thing. It needed more time to like really flesh it out. It's the idea is there, it's just not really been done very well. The theme though, stuck to the theme. It does encapsulate the theme. The entire narrative is about the theming. Everything here is to do with like the power supply. In fact, yeah, the gameplay and everything does encapsulate the theme. This game is like fully built around the theme from start to finish. So I will give it 5 stars for that. Okay, next up, Yeet the Axe. How has nobody played this yet? That is an amazing name for a game. Okay, so we click on things to move, or can we move with like... Okay, we can move with this. Space to jump. Okay. What does this do? Throws axe. Is there a way I can throw axe without like pressing that? Is there any button? Shift to throw axe. Okay. I'll turn down music a little bit. There we go. Okay. We're dead. Okay, no death animation or anything. You die. And these are just projectiles that go on through infinity. If I were to throw like infinite amount of axes and they weren't to bump into like obstacles and stuff, would I eventually lag? Were you like smart enough with making this that you would have made it so that when you throw axes they like stop spawning off screen or something like that, or stop existing off screen, sorry? Yeah, this game is kind of strange. Not too sure about that platforming. Like, I don't know if anyone can see that, but like it's really slippery and I don't feel like I have a lot of control of my movement. Also, I can see something that you're doing here. So you're flipping the image, like just rotating it around when the characters like change direction. You forgot to move the character slightly to the right when they flip to the left. So like if I put my mouse here, you can see like I completely like flip to the other side of it before I start moving. Because yeah, I made the same mistake in the past when I was making games, and it was something I had to learn how to like get around. But when you rotate your sprite around, you need to remember that the sprite is now going to be further to the left because it hasn't changed its x coordinates. It's just drawing itself in a negative direction. What have we got over here? More enemies. Yeah, if there's nothing up here, like if I just keep on doing this, does it eventually start lagging? It's not lagging, so either it's really well optimized, or you don't have an issue with like axes not despawning when they go off screen, which would be a good optimization. Oh no. Let's try and get to the end of this. I wonder why that one time when I fell into the water it didn't kill me, it just respawned me at the start. Okay, got some slightly advanced platforming. The camera does struggle to keep up with the character a little bit, but there's acceleration to stop you from going off screen, which is nice. Oh jeez, there was just suddenly a big guy. Yeah, the camera really like struggles with this. If the camera was locked on, that would give the player a lot more time to realise that there's a danger there before just leaping ahead into it. I'll give it another try, see if we can get to the end. Yeah, enemy variety is nice. I think enemy variety in a game like this is what really keeps it going, otherwise it just gets boring after a while. Okay, that was my own fault. I knew that enemy was there and I just jumped onto it. Shift key being fire is actually really hard on the fingers. I might just like click on this and like left click to shoot from now on because yeah, shift key to shoot is actually really painful on the fingers. I slipped. But I respawned back here instead of going back to the title screen. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, so technically there's a few like beginner mistakes in this which are just letting this game down. and it could be ironed out after a while, just like getting used to how to like design these kinds of games. Uh, Probably I think one of the things you want to do is, as I said, either like you flip the character. When you flip the character, you want to move them like in the direction where they flipped, so that they rather than like changing movement when they flip, they stay in the same place and rotate. Either that, or you change the origin point of the character so that it's in the center. And if it's in the center of the character, no matter how you rotate them, it's still rotating around the same point, so it won't change the position when they turn around. Artistically, the music's nice. That's about as much as I can say to this. The character's kind of cute. I do like the bridges. The rest of it just kind of feels a bit eh. It probably needs a bit more work on that. Design wise, uh, I like the mechanics and stuff to some degree. The movement was really slippery and awkward, but I did kind of like the idea of it just being like a platform shooter. It just kind of just needs like more. It's kind of really basic at the moment. Same with gameplay. Like gameplay needs some work. Like it needed a bit more time in the oven. I feel like it needed some more like work on getting the platforming down. It needs some more work on getting the camera to work properly. The other enemies looked like they would be interesting. I was struggling to get to them because the platforming feels really like weird and floaty and slippery. And theming, where's the power source? I'm sorry, but where is the power source? I also like instantly dying when you touch an enemy. It doesn't really feel that good. It should have like checkpoints at least if that's something you're going for. Either that or have a health bar. Okay. I'm muted. How long have I been muted? Because I muted myself to cough. Was I muted whilst I was talking about that previous game? Or was I just muted during this? How long have I been muted? Was it just for the duration of this? Okay. I was saying like basically just like commenting on what was happening on screen. Because like yeah, I muted myself to like cough and I forgot to like unmute. So I was basically just commenting on just like, oh, like, do we gain heat when we touch that thing at the top? No, you lose gain heat every time you fail to touch one of these. And yeah, like, it's actually kind of cool. This could be like an arcade game. Like, if the energy orbs that you're picking up were a bit more interestingly designed, this could just straight up be an arcade game. Like, people would probably like pay like a couple pennies to like play this repeatedly to get like high scores and stuff and compete with each other. Oh, it does get very difficult here because you can't see very far ahead of yourself. Oh, and I feel like it would be a lot easier if instead of the camera rotating with you, if you could instead control with the mouse. To be able to just like point yourself where you want to go. But I can understand the point of like wanting to restrict movement on the player to increase difficulty. Why am I so far in the background? I keep pressing F5 to refresh stuff and it's just... I need to rebind it to a different button. I'm going to rebind it to a different button. Excuse me a second, it's really bothering me. So... Oh. Hit to cancel. Oops. Where is it? So, camera 1. Can camera 1 please be F7? There we go. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah. So, technical. It works. Like, I can't really see much, like, going wrong with here. Like, I'm probably gonna give it a 3, actually. Like, I feel like the difficulty ramp is way too quick, but I can understand, like, what it's going for. There's not too much, like, going on here, but it is a competent 3D game. And you did a good job with, like, making it so that, like, design-wise, the balls are always in a position where you can get to them if you have a quick enough reaction time. I do not. Artistically, it's pretty. It needs some more work. The energy orbs probably need to be replaced with something that just looks more eye-catching, but at the moment they're also very clear because they're just green balls, and they're very obvious that you need to pick them up. They don't blend in with the background at all, they're very contrasting, which is really good for it. The ship also, it's cool that it looks like an R-Wing from Layout Wars. At the same time, we've progressed beyond the point where you can make a ship only with like 8 polygons. I like the ship design, but maybe it just needs more detail or something. At the same time, it being that low detail means that it doesn't obstruct your vision very much and doesn't catch your eye, so you focus more on what's in front of you. But it was sometimes difficult for me to see where the ship was because it blended in with the floor. Gameplay-wise, it's solid. It's like an inverse bullet hell. You want to hit the bullets, otherwise you lose. It's interesting as a concept. I've seen stuff do this before, and they're usually really fun. And theming, the entire thing was based around trying to stop a reactor from overheating. You're like trying to like collect the energy orbs, like build up your own like energy power like meter thing. It was all there. Like the entire thing just revolved around an energy system. Okay. Oh, that character looked cute. I was gonna skip that one and go to Maruwu because Maruwu sounds like a really cool name. Why is that a link? Weird. TBA is like in blue with an underscore for some reason. Okay, yeah. Just based on that character that I just saw, I think I want to play this. He looks really cute. Oh, okay, we're getting a full screen game as well. Nice. I'm gonna do a hydrate. Okay, but the game isn't full screen itself. It doesn't scale to the game properly. So I'm guessing you're playing on a what was it? I used to have a monitor of that size. It's like on a laptop screen. It's like, was it like 1440 by like 700 or something like that? And it's not scaling to upper monitors properly. Oh, it's a tower defense. Okay. Music is nice. I like that. Okay, so what do? I should have read the instructions. Okay, so I move around. So I press that and... Wait, so is this pinball? This is pinball. Wait, this is pinball. But like... Oh, that's actually really cool. Okay, so we lost our ball. I think, right? Okay, so we press that to get the ball back. Music is really good. But it's just legitimately just pinball. Okay, the music does loop a little bit badly, but like, it's really cool. Sounds very Final Fantasy. Okay, so you... Okay, I was gonna say you don't want to hit the volcano because it causes issues, but nah, hitting the volcano was a good thing. That's interesting. Yeah, like having like stuff to bump into in the environment is really useful for like a game like this because, like, yeah, like having interesting stuff to bump into that does things in a pinball game is very important because otherwise it does get a bit dull. Okay, so we have a new enemy and new tower. So it's a tower defense game, except you're wanting to power the towers by bumping your ball into it. Which is interesting. I've never seen a game do this before. Ah, okay, so the lightning tower is actually really good. Yeah, so this like connects up your ball, so it then has like a channel thing that will like hit things. I think we missed one. Our ball's running out of energy. Okay, so I missed that mechanic. So you want to like occasionally get your ball back just so it has more energy. Oh, the lightning tower feels like cheating. Okay, I don't know how I got successful defense, but sure. I missed a couple enemies. Okay, so we're getting a treasure tower. Or treasure box we can unlock. And the sky's gone dark. Is this because it's nighttime, or...? Okay, so we can hit that to give them fruit. What does the fruit do? This is really cool, like legit. I would love to see a full version of this game at some point. Okay, ball's running out of energy, we need to give it more energy. Yeah, certainly recalled it. Okay. Oops. Gotcha. Okay. Recharge the ball. Okay, that should hopefully help a bit. Can I get that? Yes, I can get that. Okay, and that should be able to clear them all out. Interesting, I went so fast but it phased through that enemy and didn't touch them. And gotcha. No damage to us either. Oh, boss, it came to steal your wand. It's vibrating a little bit. Okay. Yes! Straight up this Final Fantasy style boss music. Oh, that piano's nice. Okay, so that tower's mobile and will just like shoot things for us. Oh. Okay, let's recharge the ball. Okay. Wait, this is Final Fantasy music. It's been remixed a little bit, but that trill bear is used in Final Fantasy 15 in the battle music. Yeah, okay, this is an original song, but you've clearly taken inspiration from Final Fantasy 15. I'm not giving you like any negative things of that. That's really cool. You've managed to turn like a someone else's song with like a bunch of inspiration into your own song. That's like really cool. Like yeah, it like goes from like traditional like Final Fantasy style boss music into then just the Final Fantasy 15 regular combat music, which is kind of cool. Okay, and we're just looping. Can I get the boss? Boss is getting really like hard to beat actually. Charge. That wasn't where I wanted that to go. Can I get Bat Tower, please? No. Yeah, okay, the boss is gonna get through, but none of the other enemies did. Yeah, the boss gives us a game over. That was cool, though. I really like this. Oh, it just goes straight back in? It just goes back... We get a checkpoint. Yes! That's just like, oh heck, we're gonna be set back to main menu, aren't we? But no, they put in a checkpoint. Okay. Oops. The ball stuck underneath Val again. Okay. Sure. Ball's running out of power, so let's recharge it. We really just want to focus on getting rid of that boss because the other enemies are kind of inconsequential because they don't do that much damage to the base. So long as we're like just hitting them in general by getting the volcano, that should be fine. And also the lightning wand is really good. Charge. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, we got Bat Tower up. Oh, the ball went out of bounds. Interesting. Yeah, it's possible to get the ball out of bounds. I've done it twice now by accident. Yeah, I think we've lost again. Wait, is the boss dead? Oh, the boss is dead. Sure. You could just tank these last two guys. Or kill them, that works too. Perfect. Okay. This gives me a lot of vibes of epic battle fantasy. It feels like that might have been the inspiration for this. But it's a very good game. Okay, so technical. There is a couple of bugs here and there, but otherwise it works really well. You got like I'm stuck between these two, but it there's lots of mechanics working there and they all work really well. It's just there's a couple of bugs of like getting out of bounds and sometimes the ball moves in unexpected ways. Artistically, it is pretty. Like, I do like the art style, the character has an interesting design. And yeah, variations of ball launching was fair because I could have like gone away from the ball launcher early to make it shoot less far. But unfortunately, I kept like not pulling away from it in time, and I think that might have given it less power. Like maybe some more like ease of being able to just push it as hard as you wanted. Design wise, you have a really interesting design here for a game, and gameplay. It feels really janky, but I feel like if I got more time to play with this and more like practice stuff, I could get really good at this. But like, yeah, it's a really interesting design. Like, I like in seeing all these new like games coming out, but kind of like role-playing games, but they have like other games playing at the same time as doing the roleplay part. For example, was it Poglin or Peglin? Peglin. Yeah, Peglin. It reminded me of this game, just a role-playing game that isn't doing a roleplay game. Like, that sounds really weird, but like, it's a role-playing game where the doing your attacks isn't reliant on like doing like just pressing a button and say I want to do this attack. You're doing another mini game on the top of that to make your attacks and stuff work. And it's kind of doing that, but with a tabletop, not a tabletop, sorry, with a tower defense game instead of a role-playing game. And theming, unfortunately, it doesn't. It has some power sources you play about with, but it doesn't really feel like it's doing anything with power sources. It's a tower defense game. Like you're like throwing balls at things and it's doing stuff. There is an energy meter, but I don't think that really constitutes it being a power source. Like I feel really harsh by saying that, but it doesn't really feel like it's a it's really sticking to the theme. Okay, so Maru I wanted to try next. Oh, Jade's currently looking at that. Yeah, sure, that's probably fine. We can both play this. Okay, so we have a full screen button. We have a loading screen. That's cool. I like whatever that is. How do I play? Oh, this is giving me like big vibes of like classic like Flash games of how this is laid out with like the icon telling you what this thing is. Okay, so space changes your spinning direction. Oh, it's like the old like log going down a river game. Okay, I understand. Yeah. Yeah, and then you control with this. Okay, so you don't want to touch the walls. Yeah, these games used to be done like semi-regularly online. Wait, I can't change direction anymore. Okay. Oh, does it cost energy to change direction? Did I miss that? Yeah, okay, it costs energy to change direction. Ow. Ow. It's got a golf system of there's a soft failsafe. So you don't lose by touching a wall, you just gain less score. It's the highest score you have, the worst. And like scores just based on time. Okay. Oh, perfect. I clicked on try again instead of next level, didn't I? Oops. I done goofed. Oops. Oops. Uh, the collisions are really buggy when it bounces you off the walls. Could probably also do with like some kind of soundtrack. I feel like this needs like either some like really intense music or really serene music, and I'm not sure which it is, but it's one of those. Also, I like how the ending area looks like it's three-dimensional. Oh, I'm stuck in a wall again. Okay. That's the game, okay. So, technical. You have an interesting system here. It's just not quite working right. It needs some more, like, it needs some more work with, like, the physics collisions and stuff like that. Because unfortunately, currently, it's really hard to get stuck inside a wall, and it was kind of janky. But other than that, it looked really cool. Artistically, it could do with some work, but I understand like the restrictions and stuff. You were mostly, from the looks of it, going for like the coding side of things rather than doing the art side of things. I could also probably done with some music and maybe some more sound effects. Design wise, it's an interesting design. Like it might need a bit more work of like coming up with its own thing. Because currently it's doing stuff that people have already done and not really innovating on that a lot. But what you do have there does work quite well. And gameplay could maybe do with some work as well. It did not feel that great to play. It was really clunky. It wasn't obvious, like, obviously I didn't read the instruction very well, but it wasn't obvious that I couldn't rotate myself the other way because it was out of power. There was like no like feedback for the player on that. Theming wise, you're picking up batteries to give yourself the ability to do something. It wasn't really revolving around the theming of Power Source, though. At least of my opinion, it had batteries. You were using that for a system, but it's not really tied into everything else. It was mostly just you're a stick trying to get through a maze. I will be right back in just a moment. My boyfriend just came home. I'm gonna go say hi. Sorry. Excuse me, sorry about that. But he's been out literally all day and I haven't seen him all day. Okay, Jeez. Oh, I've accidentally started typing into a thing. I've also accidentally got all the way over here. So yeah, like someone else has been like doing a bunch of games and it's just been uh like doing one after the other super quickly. Oh, it's Jade. Of course it's Jade. Look how many Jade's doing. I think Jade's doing the same thing as me of just going from the top to bottom, like one by one. So I might just come down here and start like getting some. Let's go. Zeus's Power Company sounds cool. Let's have a look at this. How terrible is this? Okay. Also, just to say, I did not mean like terrible as in like how bad is the gameplay or anything like that. I was just like being just memeing. Uh, what am I doing here? Like going bulbs to door. I'm supposed to throw the lightning bolt at the light bulb, but it's not working. I can move left and right. Okay, I can move. Moving works. Not much else does. Yeah, unfinished game for GoGodot Data Jam. Oh, I just yeeted that. You can yeet the light bulbs so heckin' fast. Okay, this game really needed some extra time to work on. Nothing is functioning in it. I'm really sorry for saying like how terrible is this game at the start. Like I was just joking around. I didn't expect it to be completely broken. Yeah, technical. It needs a bunch of work on this. Artistic. I like the hand with the lightning bolt. There's no sound effects, there's no music, there's nothing really going on there. Design-wise, I've played 100 games like this on like Newgrounds and like older like Flash game websites. It's doing something that everyone else has already done a lot. And gameplay doesn't function. It looked like it had something interesting going for it. It unfortunately just isn't working. The theming was there. If it functioned, the theming was there though. I feel already harsh doing that, but like the game just straight up isn't functional. It does not work. Let's try sources. Maybe this one will actually function. I'm the defender of sources and destroy your enemies. Mouse. Okay. Let's play. Another one of these with like the icons and stuff, like a really like old style like retro instruction screen. Okay. Sure. Uh Something is happening. There is in fact something happening. pause button does not get me back to the main menu. I'm gonna go back to like how to play because I should probably read that properly. Grab energy ores, be careful if they touch themselves they'll destroy. Place them in building areas to build defenses. Okay. Oh, now it's working. Sure. So I can't build extra turrets, I'm just like powering the turrets that are already here, I guess? Okay. Music's really eerie. Why is that tower not doing anything? It was just sitting there and taking damage. Okay. I feel like these shouldn't have a precise hitbox and should have a bigger hitbox so I can like be inaccurate and still like be able to click on them. Yeah, the turrets weren't shooting again. There seems to be some kind of bug with that. And in fact, I can't build more defenses. Causes issues. So I can't defend myself against these anymore. At all. Okay. Level complete. And it's just gonna do this more. And then there's like other turrets, I guess? Very slow game. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I probably should have... Yeah, I couldn't put stuff in because I couldn't click on them to drag them. Yeah. Okay, so technical... You need some more work knowing how to do like UI elements because the clicking and dragging orbs doesn't function half the time because I will like click too quickly without aiming precisely on the hitbox. The hitbox needs to be bigger than you think it is. It's fine that your orbs are small, but they need a bigger area where they accept a click to pick them up. Because currently it's just, yeah, the hitbox is too small. It's really hard to click on it to be able to drag it. Artistically, the enemy designs do look kind of cool, and I do like the sound design and stuff. This also looked really cool. Like this... Can I get this up? Yeah. This image, like the background and stuff here looks really cool, and I do like that. But I feel like it just needs like a bit more refined to make it look prettier. Design-wise, I think there's an interesting design here. It's just not pulled off well yet. It needs just like... I feel like it worked better as like an infinite wave defense thing of, yeah, like a grace period to build stuff. Stuff comes in and you shoot them, and then you get a grace period again to build more stuff. The fact you can't repair and build stuff really makes this game struggle. And gameplay, it's really slow and it feels really dull to play. If it was a bit more faster paced and the turrets were a bit better at shooting things, it might do better, but it doesn't feel that great to play yet. Theming wise, you are a energy source putting energy into something to like power stuff. It is sticking to the theme pretty well. Power off. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, so we've got the Yeti from that one skiing game. Place to attack. Am I attacking this guy? We'll add multiplayer to this. That's really ambitious. Uh, oh, you're an 8-year-old. I was just like, this reminds me of a game I made when I was like really young, and then I saw how old you said you are. So immediately I could see one of the issues. Uh, when you stop moving, it is resetting your attack direction to 0, if I'm guessing correctly, because you got like 0, 1, 2, and 3, I'm guessing, for the directions. Don't reset the direction of attacking when you stop moving, because otherwise it ends up with the issue of you can't really aim in a direction that you want to when you're attacking. That an enemy or pick up a ball? I can't tell what that is. Walking out animation is actually not that bad. I like it. There doesn't appear to be any indication of like a like health meter or anything like that, if there is one. Also, I'm just saying, like, based on your skill level with coding, I would not do a multiplayer game just yet. I've tried doing multiplayer games, and like they are really difficult to pull off. What is happening with that guy? He just escaped out of bounds. Can I go get him? There we go. Yeah, multiplayer is really difficult to implement into a game. Like, probably a lot harder than you think it is. Just because, like, getting the networking code working, getting the like uh networking code getting to work is really hard. Also, getting it to like sync up properly, knowing how to like handle like client versus server interactions. There's a lot of stuff to think about. If you're ambitious enough to do it, go ahead. Like, I absolutely support you going ahead to try to figure out how to do multiplayer games. I'm just saying, like, maybe up your skill level with coding first and then look at it. Otherwise, if you do want to jump straight into it, you're going to have a very hard journey in front of you. But if you manage to get it, you might be able to like do something really cool with it. Uh, Anything else to this, or does it go on forever? Is this like an infinite green void after this from the looks of it? It doesn't look like there's anything else here. Okay. Oh, sorry for anyone who's photosensitive. Like, it just flashed whilst it was coming up, and I don't know if that came up on an OBS, but like it just flashed really quickly. Okay, so technical. Your collisions work really well for your character, but I feel like these trees should probably have had like a square hitbox that you can't run past. They probably should have just had like a clear defined area of like you can't run past it because there's a tree, and be more like a grid of just like an impassable area. The enemies don't look like enemies. There's no indication that they are enemies. I thought I had some kind of snowman companion at the start. Some more like indication that they're actually attacking me would have probably have been better for that. Also, having an enemy going straight at you when the game immediately starts is probably not a good idea. You want to like ease the player into like learning, this is how I attack, this is how I move, and then give them an enemy that will maybe move a bit slower towards them so they can get used to the attacking system. Also, as I said, you're resetting your attack direction every time you stop moving. That shouldn't be happening. You want the attack direction to always stay the same once you've finished moving. I'm probably going to leave this in the feedback here, actually. Like, I'll try to remember to come back to this to like give us feedback, because like I really want to like see you at like flourish as a game dev, because like you remind me of me when I started doing coding. And like if you got the ambition to like be able to get something like this to work, and you have like the drive to do that, that's really cool. And like if you keep it up, like by the time you're like I don't know, like 15 to 20 or something like that, you're going to be doing something really cool artistically. Honestly, for an 8-year-old, you've done some really good stuff here. The animation looks good. The benches are really nicely done. The trees are a little bit flat. I could maybe have done with like some more shading and stuff. It maybe also needed like music, sound effects, that kind of stuff happening for it. But I understand, like, from your skill set, like it was probably really hard to get this done in 4 days. So that I'm probably gonna give it a 2 star. Because like actually no, the animation is actually really competent. I'm stuck between the two. It's verging on a 3, but like it feels like a 2. So technical, you're gonna get better with time. You're just starting off. Like you just need to put the work in, like learn a bit better. Because the enemies can be pushed through walls. That shouldn't be happening. You need to check for when you push an enemy. So similar to your movement like system, you need a check for collision when an enemy's being pushed, so that they, instead of going into a wall, they need to go up to the wall and then stop. So they will basically just bounce off of it. Uh, Design wise, I'm sorry, it's a four directional like moving like hack and slash game with not much variety on what's happening. I'm sure with more like work, more skill, and more knowledge and stuff, you'll be able to pull off something really good with something like this. But as it stands, there's not really much going on. There's no indication of like where I'm supposed to go, if I was supposed to go anywhere. It just kind of feels like a free roamy, just like hack and slash game with limited enemies. The gameplay, it needs work as well. Like I said, it's being let down by that attack system. Otherwise, it does work for what it is, but there's those few things letting it down. Like the collisions for like the movement stuff do almost make me want to give this a 3 because it is sort of competent with its movement and how you move around, but there's just a lot letting it down here. And theming, you didn't do anything for the theming. There's no reference to power source, there's no like energy system, there's no narrative thing using power source. There is nothing there that's using a power source. I'm really sorry. Okay, what circuit? Let's try this one next. Okay, another person who did their first game. I'm always surprised like how many people in game jams have done their first game in a game jam. I would never have done my first game in a game jam. Like that would be so intimidating for me, and I do have like a lot of like respect for people who want to do their first game in a game jam. Okay, so I can't read this because the light isn't like illuminating the text. I probably have like the text illuminated as well as the character, just so you can see. Also, it's hard to read it when you have the character over the top of it. So hooks for mouse 1 and mouse 2. Okay, so I've got 2 lasers and I can span them. Short circuit the energy boxes with hooks. Oh, okay. The unfortunate thing here is, so when I hold down a button and then let go, it gets rid of the hook, right? But if I put down 2 and then I let go of one of the mouse buttons, it gets rid of it. I'm still holding mouse 2, but both of them have gone. If I now press mouse 1 and then release mouse 2, both the one I put down is gone, despite the fact I'm still holding down mouse 1 for that one. So that's a small issue with it at the moment. So I want to short circuit this with this. That it? Or was it this with this? Short circuit the energy boxes with... Okay, there we go. I do like the shadows. The shadows are actually really well done with like the this sort of thing, or I can't tell if it's shadow or it's like really tall pillars. It's one of the two, but like it's an interesting design choice. I like that. Okay, the maze. So probably messed up by just like hugging one wall, haven't I? Or have I? No, never mind. I think I've made it through. This looks like a progress. Is this a progress? You're not going to be Bean and just have like this really long, like winding dead end, are you? Surely not. Left, right, or up? I'm going to go up. Up's leading back into the maze, so I'll probably go right. I think right's the only direction we haven't gone. Unless this also hooks back into the maze. Am I trying to get to the center of the maze? hug left wall again, but not go down here because that just leads back into the start. Okay, still following left wall. Interestingly, it feels like it's gonna punish me for using left wall. I did find a box to hook onto though, so that's something. But I now have to hold down left click for the entire time that I'm trying to find the red box. I mean, I don't know what it's going to turn on or off. Okay, we're back here. So still following left path. Or left wall, sorry. Oh. Okay, there's text there, so that's where I'm trying to get to. Yeah, so there's the other path I went to before. There's the red box. Okay, so we turn something on over here. You matter. Unless you multiply yourself by the speed of light squared, then you energy. Oh, that's exactly the kind of joke Jade would make. You made it, congratulations. Okay. Is that the end of it? Yes, that just closed you in here. Okay, that's the entire game. So, technical? Most of it works. You do have an issue with, like, the hooks. I would like if I could just click and it hooks, and then I can click again to unhook, rather than having to hold down the entire time. Also, there's the issue of because you're holding down the entire time, you're detecting if either of the mouse buttons have turned off, and then unhooking. It should be one or the other. They shouldn't both unhook both of the ropes. Artistically, I do like the shadow system you seem to have going on there. The sound effect is nice. There should be like some kind of music. If it was music, I couldn't hear it. It might have been like turned down too low. Also, uh, like the lighting system, I feel like you should have probably have illuminated the text that was being used for tutorials because I couldn't see that at all. And also because it's being drawn on top of the character and the character was so dark and the text didn't have any like drop shadow or outline or anything like that, it was hard to read when I was over the top of it. Design-wise, it does have an interesting design. It's not executed that well in my opinion, but it does have an interesting design. And gameplay, you move really slowly and you're trying to locate boxes that are in the darkness that you can't really see. I feel like it could have worked better if it was some kind of like a puzzle game with some more mechanics and stuff. Uh, and also, it does follow the theme to some degree, but not really. The entire like mechanic of the hooks is relating to like linking up power sources to short circuit them, but nothing else is about the theme. You're just like a weird like UFO trying to get through a maze. Okay, energy source. What is this? This is kind of cool. Okay, let's grab this. Crypto Hamster is a great game. Also, Crystal Relief looked pretty cool. I like the character design. I've spotted that earlier. Okay, so we're just downloading a straight exe. Like, it's not in a zip file or anything. Is this going to be super loud? Error, could not load project data path. Is the pack file missing? If you needed the pack file, it should have been in a zip file. Like, you should have zipped these together and packaged them as one thing. Okay, there doesn't appear to be any audio. Let's get rid of Chrome for a second, and we're going to capture this. A couple screen. There we go. Okay. So try finding yellow box. I'll try reloading the game because it seems to have like bugged out. I don't have control over the game anymore. No? Okay. So you. Oh. Oh, it's like classic Doom. Oh, and the movement. You can cling to the walls slightly. Oh no. Okay, so back when I was first learning coding, I made some simple stuff in Blitz 3D and Blitz Basic, which some of you might know about. I really highly doubt if any of you do know about it or not. And it was this kind of like floaty, like awkward thing as well, with like really slow movement and stuff because it didn't have mouse control. You could only use keyboard because it's designed on like old computers. Uh oh, the ladder just forces you upwards. That's cute. What is happening? That is a good question. Uh, and this really reminds me of just like a game just like made in that, just like a simple 3D game back when 3D was in its infancy. And like 3D games were on the PC were basically unheard of because they would just fry your computer because they were too powerful. Or like the computer wasn't powerful enough to handle the game because the game was too powerful. Am I supposed to push that box onto the green thing? This is going to be really difficult if I am. What is happening? Can I click that? No? Okay, clicking that has made me unable to move at all. So don't click anything. You break the game. Let's try alt-tabbing back in. Nope. Okay, I'm going to try again just to see if this game has anything else to offer. I do like the character design here at the start. Like, that does look kind of cool. Alright, you couldn't see because I hadn't loaded yet. This guy. I don't know, I think he looks kind of cool. Uh... Oh, I see. What's happening was supposed to be at the bottom of the screen. It was never designed to run at my resolution, so if I do this, it spawns on the left. I clicked on the game again. I broke it. Okay, so if you click on the game, it breaks it. One more time. This time I won't click on the game. Try finding the yellow box. Okay. We have the yellow box. Like, I will give it that you have managed to get the camera to show you what's happening when you interact with things and stuff happens. Which not a lot of people have done so far from what I can see in the game jam. Oh. Yeah, it does make it very obvious when stuff is happening, what's happening. Okay, I think the yellow box is just a yellow box and that's just a green light. Uh, Anything else here? It doesn't look like it. Yeah, there's nothing else on that platform. Small screen. Okay, so I think we've seen everything this game has to offer. Uh, I just realised I could have clicked there to have played it here, but like it wasn't actually there as a HTML5 game. Okay, so technical. Your Hello Masonic. Your movement system is very janky and you can for some reason cling to walls if you walk into them, which I don't think is intended. Also moving with an arrow keys, we've progressed beyond the 90s. We have mouses now, or mice. That's like not something you need to really do anymore. But I did like how you had the environment moving with you on top during a cutscene without like you falling off or anything. And the cutscene like showing you what was happening was really clear, being like, oh yeah, the environment's opened up. Like there's like a hole here now. That was really well done. Artistically, I do like the character design and I like the way you've done the environment, but you've used a bunch of primitives for other things, which is kind of iffy. Design wise, there's nothing really to do. There's not really any indication of anything. It's not really a game. The gameplay as well, like there's not the movement and stuff, like the way the ladders work is just really weird. And it's not really a game, it's more like an artistic piece. Theming, I didn't really see the theme anywhere. Like I couldn't spot this theme anywhere. There wasn't in the narrative, there wasn't like really anywhere. Oh yeah, and also next time, zip all these together in a RAR file or a zip file. Like, don't just leave them empty like this, because some people might like download this and then get really confused why it's not functioning. Like, I'm guessing, has anyone like left like a comment on that? Or nah, no one has. But yeah, like having the both of files separately for someone who's not used to like Godot games like myself, I didn't understand that I was supposed to have had both files in order to be able to play it. Okay, escape the planet. Will have to probably be our last game today. Unless it's like super short, then we might do another one. Okay, so we need 250 credits for teleport. We need WASD and space. Got a build menu, close the build menu, remove buildings. Okay, so no full screen. Oh, I know what this reminds me of. Uh, okay, so we can't build here. This kind of reminds me of Mother, which was like a really old, not Mother, Motherload, which was like a really old kind of like, how was it? It was like a mining game. You were like a drill that was trying to like dig up a bunch of stuff to sell. Okay, let's buy a turret. Fortunately, we can't get anything else, but we have a turret. Can I force the wave faster? Nope. Okay. I do like this design for the robot though that you're playing as. That is really cool. Like the game's sort of like pseudo 3D. Oh wait, or is it? It is actual 3D. I just realized because that character's legitimately a 3D character. Okay. I should have been recharging my power whilst I was doing that. I just realized. The thanks turret, they just allow them to go straight through. Okay, so we start off with 0 credits, and a bunch of enemies come from over here. And the enemies seem to only come from this direction. Where do they spawn? They spawn close or far away? Pretty far away, okay. I've run out of power. That doesn't seem to be a power thing. There we go. Okay. We have a whole lot more health than we did last time. Because now I know where the enemies are coming from. It probably needs like an arrow over here saying like wave incoming from this direction. Let's get a turret. Recharge with your beam. Okay, so I need to like charge it by doing this. Or is it full? I can't tell. Recharge our battery. It's really weird having a game like this with like endless waves, but then it's got like a serene like bird song in the background. Wow, that turret's really useless. Okay. Charge up a little bit. Go grab those monies before they like despawn or something, or do they despawn? I don't think they actually despawn. Right, I could get barriers, or I could just spam turrets. Okay, so recharge them a bit, I guess. And let's grab some more power. And before the enemies come from this side and completely ruin my strat. Also, what was this? Are they coming out of this building? Okay, so they got a building they're coming out of. Okay, so they're shooting me. Get such a tiny amount of money per thing. Wait, all of the turrets cost the same amount? Oh, right, I can upgrade this for that, right? No? Wait, what? Uh, your menu seems to have, like, stopped working. Okay, waves are starting to get way easier from just, like, how many, turrets I have. And also I got way more money out of that one. Okay, so can I make a level 2 turret? I can. Okay, so level 2 turrets cost 30. Oh, it works way better if you use that instead of clicking on them. So if you click on them, it doesn't change the text down here, but if you use this, it does. Weird. Okay. Oop, I missed him. Get out of here. Okay. So it's just a generic wave defense game from the looks of it. If I like remove a turret, do I get anything back for it? No, okay. There's no reason you'd want to ever like deconstruct your turrets. I probably do need a barrier just to stop them from just running straight through. Mentions about like recharging the turrets, but like I don't know. Was it? Oh, these can be recharged with your turret. Okay. And I'm dead. Okay. So yeah. Uh, technical. It has a few bugs, but it does work. Uh, like there isn't a lot going on there. It is just a wave defense game. Uh, like I haven't seen anything like massively technically impressive. It hasn't done anything bad. It just hasn't wowed me. Artistically, I do like the 3D like designs of stuff. The drone is really cool. There's a lot of default assets though, but the building they're coming out of is really cool. And so is this like power cell on the UFO. The turrets did look a little bit simple though. Design wise, it is an interesting concept. I like it. It could do a lot more work. This kind of feels like the kind of thing that when I was like maybe like 11 or 12 when I got really into like playing flash games, I would really enjoy like playing that kind of thing with just like basically time wasting because I didn't really have many games back then for the PC. Uh Gameplay, it's really hard to shoot things. The laser doesn't feel like it's got a lot of like wiggle room for like forgiving like slightly missing things. Also, the turrets feel really underwhelming, and I probably should have put down barriers and stuff. But yeah, it would have been nice if there's some way to be able to heal myself. And theming, it has an energy meter. You are powering yourself up, and you're then like using that to like charge your defenses and stuff like that. So it does have the theme there. Yeah, it's coming up to 9 o'clock, so I'm probably gonna have to call it here. But yeah, 127 out of 194 done. There's a lot left to do. Hopefully Jade gets through all that. Speaking of which, I think we're going to go raid Jade. Let's Jade for Kobold. Yeah, so we're currently live here. So yeah, let's go like do the cross-platform raid. I'll meet you all over there if you want to come and watch them. Other than that, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye!